just naturally, like we're sitting here, or because I'm gonna explain.
I don't want to get into
Don't tell me, lady. Don't tell me you're gonna explain. Explain. What are you stalling? Why are you stalling?
What you mean? Wait. Did you talk about the?
Explain. You should already been explained. Already asked the question. You know what I mean? Now is your chance to explain. Don't tell me.
With me as a sense of what? Just naturally, like we're sitting here, or because I'm gonna explain.
I don't want to get.
Naturally,
He's talking like if he's talking, he's not interrupting you, young lady. You good? The man, the floor is yours. Why are you stuttering? He ain't even interrupting. Look at this. He ain't saying nothing. She's the one
flirted with me as a sense of what? Just naturally, like we're sitting here, or because I'm gonna explain.
I don't want to get into wordsmithing.
No, there's no wordsmithing.
Okay.
The reason why I'm asking,
because then I want to talk about some pictures too.
No.
Yeah,
wordsmithing.
The reason why I'm asking.
he said,
He's going to the pictures. I love this nigga.
No. Shut.
Does things for content.
This
Nah, for
nigga,
real, shout out
this
shout
man
out to
good,
the
man.
interviewer
This
right
man-
there. Not
Hey,
letting
man,
her.
everybody got it. We got look, man. I gotta
send
put
him a
this
cash
man-
app or something.
This
Right, I
nigga need
gotta
a talk
put
show.
channel in the
This nigga,
description. You know what I'm saying? I look, man. This nigga is official Tisho, man.
I want to see him. I want to see him interview Shannon Sharp.
Nah,
Right, bro.
he didn't let her beat around it. Use the just like you said, wordsmithing, word salad. No, you ain't gonna do that. I asked you a basic question, and now you can't give me a basic answer.
You mean flirting like we doing right here? No, bitch. We sitting across from each other, 4 feet from each other.
I mean, because liars over-explain themselves, and right now you're over-explaining yourself.
Let me say this though, because y'all see how excited y'all are about him asking that question. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Why not
It's
just
not
ask
about him asking the question. It's about her beating around the question and him not allowing her to
Y'all
do
weren't
it.
talking, no, because y'all weren't talking like this until the nigga asked him, "Have y'all flirted?" That's when we started getting excited because that's the question that you need to ask.
Actually, no, that's
Keon,
not
wait a
what happened.
minute. Wait
Go
a
ahead.
minute. Keon, look at this. This interview is an hour and some change. He paid her for this whole interview.
Right.
If we can be here sitting long, I don't need you to get defensive too early. So I'm the man. Start off the interview by talking about her politics, talking about her as a content creator, talking about all of her shit. We had to fast forward it to get to this part. If not, we wouldn't even be here by now. We would have been hearing a bunch of bullshit. But he got to do that. You got to make the interviewee feel comfortable, or else your interview gonna either be short, they're gonna walk off and give you back your refund. You know what I'm saying? Or they're gonna be defensive the whole time, and you ain't gonna get shit, bro.
Keon don't get a whole no foreplay.
Hey, wait, hold on,
He
real
ain't
quick.
kissing on their neck. He ain't sucking on titties.
No, wait, hold on, real quick.
And listen, we're talking about you cheating on somebody. Shit.
Listen,
I take that to heart.
Hold on, but then he said, he said, because we're gonna talk about these pictures. You said you went to the place at 11:30. So you went at 12 o'clock and you dropped the
You know you done fucked up.
You know you done messed up, right? Yo, shout out to him, man.
But nah, Keon. What we saying is this: we ain't cheering just that he asked that question if they flirted or whatever, because that's a basic question. It's when she tried to wordsmith, like he said, or beat around the question, and he did not allow her to do it. That's what we cheering.
And
So don't
OG
mix
Sigma.
stuff up,
Bro,
And
but I'm saying,
OG Sigma said she is squinting hard as hell, trying to find that answer to that. That's a fact.
That's a
Look at
fact.
her eyes.
That's a fact. Yeah, she got.
But I'm just saying,
She
that's
waiting
what we
from a-
cheer. The
she
fact
waiting
that
for a
he
vision.
ain't allowing her to do that.
all I'm saying, we could have got this without the NDA shit. I don't care about her NDA.
Yeah,
but I
okay,
get
shit,
you,
nigga. Everybody else
wait a minute. Come on, bro, wait a minute. But I get it though. If you pay her for a certain amount of time, you gotta get your money back. You gotta get that ad
Right.
revenue. That's what I was saying at the beginning.
I
You're trying to get
would
that ad revenue.
understand. No, I would understand if he had an urgent rush interview and he was short for time. Let me get to the meat and potatoes early. But we got time. We could you could get a little bit of appetite, some soup. You know what I'm saying? You could get some soup to open the appetite. We got dessert. He ain't gotta dish out everything all at once. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
as a sense of what? Just naturally, like we're sitting here, or because I'm gonna explain.
Well, I don't want to get into wordsmithing.
No, there's no wordsmithing.
Okay.
The reason why I'm asking.
Because then I want to talk about some pictures too.
No, yeah,
Okay.
I got you. But the reason why I'm asking is because there's two different things, right? So Anton does things for content, and then there's things that Anton will do if we're just sitting here.
Okay.
So if you're saying personally, if me and Anton was just sitting here, no. Now, if you're talking about for content, when we're doing the virtual rooms and things for the show, Anton has said multiple things. So that's why I asked which one.
Even in person, but she's being disingenuous. Even in person, he was getting real fly with the mouth in person, where they was sitting right next, face to face with each other. What is she talking about?
Hey, but what she's saying that Anton is not the same person on the internet that he is in real life. In other words, the motherfucker's a phony.
We already knew that, though. I mean,
yeah, I'm just saying. I agree with you. But
what she's actually explaining right here is that Anton is using her to boost his image. Because if he's flirting with you and saying shit that you won't let him get away with offline, then he's clearly using you. And that's crazy. A married woman, like, you that is crazy. You jeopardizing your man's image for that shit is wild to me.
She's like a YouTube video vixen. Like that's shit's stupid, bro.
That's exactly what that is. Yep.
And to be honest with you, bro, she could have linked up with some other people and be like, I think she still be straight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She got a reasonable good head on her shoulder. She seemed like she got decent connection. Like, she'll be straight. You know what I mean?
With all due respect, though, Doc, I think Anton probably pays her the most for the least amount of work.
I could see that.
Good assessment. I could see that too.
If your aspirations is that, though, as a woman, I don't think that you should get married personally. Like, if you want to be YouTube famous or, in that type of atmosphere, I don't even think you should really get married.
Another good point.
I think there's ways you could do it. Like, for example, Crimson Cure, Danica, I don't know about that shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about that, But there's ways you could do it. You know what I'm saying? There's ways you could do it. But I think the easiest way would be how you saying it. If that's what you're trying to do, like, just stay single and use what you got. If that's how you're giving it up.
A few of the multiple things that he said that was a flirt.
What people would consider if he's, saying.
Not people what you considered as a flirt.
Man, I swear to God, this nigga's official, man. Y'all just sleeping on this man, bro.
With the shits. That's his name. With the shits over here.
Officially with the shits.
Bro, we ain't even halfway, bro. This man is official, bro.
WTS. With the shits.
We'll consider if he's, saying.
Not people what you considered as a flirt.
I would say probably if he's like, oh, Mika, you're so sweet, or you're so cute, right? But the problem
Stop the cap. That nigga say he bite your booty. Well, he ain't say your booty, you know what I'm saying? But he said he'll bite you. He said he'd sink his teeth in your flesh. The man actually said that, man. And you know what? He said that after the Corey Holcomb shit.
He did afterwards, yeah.
That is crazy.
And he said the whole thing about the women that work with him gotta be this and
after
that.
The Corey, all of this is after the Corey Holcomb.
He was gonna sink them teeth into that flesh, man.
He didn't say sink the teeth, but he said he would bite her. You know what I'm saying?
Look at my avatar. Don't you want that just biting your booty?
Oh man.
Hey y'all know this
oh man. Yeah, this is crazy.
Oh shit.
Sound like a charge, man.
Y'all notice she still didn't answer his question either.
Yep.
She didn't answer that question yet.
Yep.
She's trying to figure out what he means by flirting. She's trying to get his definition first.
Make sure they're on the same page.
Yeah. Nigga, we all know it's flirting. We grown, man.
I would say probably if he's like, oh, Mika, you're so sweet, or you're so cute, right?
Anton never called you sweet and cute, which is innocent flirting words. The flirting words was sexual.
I think he
Cute
called her
and
sexy before, hot.
Big time.
he never
Gorgeous.
called her nothing like that. Of these cute, some shit that you know what I mean. Come on,
He said
man.
little kids. Look
Right.
puppies
That's some
and
shit
shit.
your dad would say. You know, that's like neutral shit. You know what I'm saying? To say.
Mika, you're so sweet, or you're so cute, right?
Your dad will tell you you're sweet and you're so cute. You know what I'm saying? That is not no flirting shit right there.
It's crazy that she's saying this when she know the video exists. That's
Well,
the
let her
insanity.
say what I want to see what
But-
else
but-
we got.
but-
Yeah, let's hear. Let's hear.
Probably if he's like, oh, Mika, you're so sweet, or you're so cute, right? But the problem that I have with it is because I know he's doing it for content, right? And he's not actually talking to me. However, I will say what I probably should have paid more attention to
Sure.
is the fact that people take content as real life.
Ladies,
Yeah, like you
ladies,
niggas.
ladies,
Like you
bro.
wrong with you
Yeah,
or
like
not?
you niggas. Like all you
Wait a
niggas.
minute. First of all, number one, Sheena answered the question, and number
No.
two, what are you talking about? You should know that people. The only reason he's doing that is for people to look and say some shit. What do you mean?
And
Why y'all in front of cameras?
Y'all
What
don't,
are you
y'all don't know,
doing?
y'all don't know
Hold on,
what's
hold on,
content in real life,
me
though.
rewind it.
That's what she's telling you niggas. Y'all don't
No,
know
but
that shit
DJ,
is.
hold on, but DJ, this is the crazy thing. She's just now talking about her husband. I had people on my show, you seen it, people on my show that's close to her that she was telling them not to even tell nobody she had a husband. She's just now bringing this husband thing to the front. She
Right.
wouldn't confirm it until
He was
just
hiding
now.
the fact that she had a husband. Right.
So yo, fam, Keon, I get where you're going with this, but at the end of the day, the problem is again, Anton got a wife, and he claims he claims to be married for 20 years and all this, and he stands on that Christian values and all this. She has a husband. I don't know what the situation with her husband is. This is not looking, even if it's for pretend, whatever the case may be, you should at least let it be known it's a soap opera or something. You trying to pretend like it's real.
Because when
And
she
black
said that
men don't
Anton,
cheat, and good
when
black
she-
women
wait a
don't
minute.
cheat, man. That's all I gotta
she
say, man.
the only time Anton flirt with her is for content.
No hell.
What does that translate to? The only time he flirt to me is for to show the image or to show something. Is something for is creating is insinuating something for the audience.
Yeah,
So
he
as a
pimping her
married,
out.
exactly, it's virtual pimping, bro.
Man, I watch wrestling, man, and I done seen Mr. McMahon walk out there with a whole bunch of hoes that he said he was in love with, and he was married, nigga. In real life, he was married. I'm just saying, I think y'all just falling for y'all falling for the okie doke. And that's what she just told you. Niggas. She telling you niggas.
Wait a minute.
falling for the
How,
many
wait a minute. How are we
ex-harassment
falling for the okie doke?
Man,
How are we falling for the okie doke? We didn't fall. We ain't falling for the okie doke.
hold up. Now, hey, Mr. McMahon was a horrible example because he's been sued for this shit, bro. He's been
Man, that's
sued
beside the
for
point, bro.
inappropriate
Goddamn.
conduct with the same women you talking about, bro.
And shows so the CD no handle. He said Anton a lame who didn't date and didn't marry the bad chick, so he using someone else's wife for that player cred. And that is lame to me, bro. That is even lamer, bro. Like you couldn't get certain chicks, so when you get your bag, stunt on them bitches. You know what I'm saying? You better go and just go and buy one now and try to fake like what the fuck is we doing, bro? Or if that's what you truly desire, just go and get that shit, bro. Get
But,
you
but
a
that,
Miko.
that's why it's pathetic though, Doc. And I'm sure Unc can attest to this. If anything, you supposed to be stunting on them chicks that you couldn't get back in the day with the chick you got now, which is your wife. That's the only chick you stunt with. She better than all of you chicks. And it don't matter if I like her, you like her, whatever. That's supposed to be your wife. She's supposed to be like
Right.
the only chick that matters. But the fact that you parading around with somebody else's wife, that comment
That's
was right on
hilarious.
point right there.
How another
That's
nigga wife?
pathetic,
How
bro.
another nigga wife? Your trophy wife.
For real.
It's like you got a Honda.
crazy.
It's like I'm driving a Honda, but I'm trying to stunt in Ungby streaming Ferrari.
Exactly.
And then I gotta go and give him that shit back. And like, what the fuck, bro? Come on, man.
Think about another nigga wife, Anton trophy wife. That is some fucking sick shit.
That ain't my problem. That's that nigga's
a,
problem.
That's a Tyler Perry movie shit. Tyler Perry can write a movie called
you
Another Man's
mean
Trophy
that
Wife. So
Yeah, wait. What you mean? That's the other nigga problem, bro? What you
That's
talking
that
about?
nigga problem. That nigga letting his wife walk around here like she a video vixen. That ain't our problem. The fuck we gotta
Bro,
worry
wait a
about what
minute,
that
wait a
nigga
minute.
doing.
No, that's not that
That is not
man's
our
problem.
fault, nigga. That is
Wait a
his
minute.
fault.
You know who problem it is? It's her problem. That's why she's up here doing damage control.
No.
That's not that nigga
Fuck her
problem.
too. I forget. Hey,
That
hey,
nigga is
Andy,
clearly, from what is being said, it sounds like the nigga is clearly above her and Anton and above cloud chasing and above all of this shit. So that nigga, she gotta fix that shit or don't come back when you fix that shit.
Yeah,
She
this
probably
is
on
good.
some comeback until you. He probably got on some comeback until when you fix this shit up type shit. You know what I mean? This shit got me looking
Totally
crazy.
fine.
And
Yeah.
then that's facts, bro. Cause she doing a lot for 30 to 2,500, $3,000 a month, dog.
And
Yeah,
that's
she
the
said
thing.
she-
That's not why she doing it. You think she doing it for that size? She doing it for that ring on the thing. That shit got way more bread behind it. That shit don't seem like it
It
getting
should, bro.
$3 grand a month.
2,500, $3,000 a month ain't gonna get you very far anywhere. Okay, anywhere.
You know.
with it is because I know he's doing it for content, right? And he's not actually talking to me. However, I will say what I probably should have paid more attention to
Sure.
is the fact that people take content as
That's what I wanted to say. She said the part she should have paid attention to is that people take content the wrong way or whatever. He is doing it so people could take the content the wrong way, dummy. What the fuck are you talking about?
And yo, but
That's
you know
why
what's
you do that shit in front of everybody.
even worse, DJ? What's even worse is she not taking accountability for herself. She blaming everybody else for what her bad decisions and how she moving.
And are you surprised is?
No, absolutely not.
And this is regular shit, bro. Like, I hate to say it and be that guy, and I want to point out what it is, but this is
This
the
shit
regular
everybody-
play right here. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
Like, I can't put the blame on me because them know I gotta look at myself as a wrong person, a person error. A lot of times when you do something wrong, it don't mean that you as a person are wrong. It's just you did some wrong shit. You know what I'm saying? And you just take that shit and you move on. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
real life instead of just content, right? Because I come from a world where I know entertainment is entertainment, and people say this and that, you know, with reality shows, all of that is just for entertainment. And they go, the cameras cut off, and they don't really hate each other. They talk to each other.
But has he said those things to you privately?
No, and that's why I asked
It's
you.
all been on the show.
Yes, that's why I asked you
Yeah.
the difference, and that's why I wanted to make that distinction. Because if I just said, "Yeah, he said this word," you would probably think it's just because we're sitting here. That's why I said no. He has done it for content while we're all, and mind you, he says
But
it to not just
DJ,
me,
let me ask you this, right?
other women on the panel.
And how did you?
Let me ask you this real quick, right? Do you like, let's say Anton, Kevin Samuels, any of these big content creators that's in this space, right? Did y'all really go to these spaces because they had like bad females on there or sexy females? Like, was that really an attraction for any of y'all? Like, honestly,
What I would say, yes and no. In a way, if I see a bunch of bad chicks on a panel, I'll stop to see what they got going on. Because usually, if somebody got a bunch of bad chicks over there, is either one or two things. One is popping, that's why the chicks is over there. Or two, they brought the chicks over there to bring attention to something that they want us to see that might be popping. Because nobody's not gonna invest and have chicks if they it's like it's some marketing shit, and you gotta have something to market. So if my antennas would raise up, and I'll pop in to see what's going on. But just like if I see a panel with everybody cammed up, I might pop in to see what's going on too and shit. It don't always be about the chick. The chicks is not why I go in there, because to be honest with you, on YouTube, I'm super business orientated. So I'm more enticed by what the fuck is going on, what is being made and shit, rather than who's bad up there and shit like that. That should be cool, but it's you
That's how I
know.
feel.
No, yeah, and just like he said, it brings attention. So you got one chance to make a first impression. So you're more likely to keep people's attention if you got everybody cammed up, and especially if the people cammed up are aesthetically pleasing, as
Right.
opposed to just popping bubbles with still photos from 5 years ago in the damn
Right.
bubbles.
Yeah, but I think that's just like you picking up crumbs at that point, like in like a marketing scheme type. To me, that's like you picking up crumbs. I think your main meat
No,
and potatoes is like what you got to actually talk about. You know what I mean? I ain't
no,
necessarily
no,
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 That's
no,
what
no.
I ain't
keeps
going.
people there.
That's how
That's
it
what
should
keeps
be.
people there. But how do you
That's
get people there?
and that's how it should be. But if I'm opening a club and ladies is in free, that's because I'm trying to get these niggas to pay, bro. I might even up the regular price for the niggas and
Oh, yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Saying?
Hey,
So
hey,
that's the reason
real.
it is a marketing strategy, and it's not crumbs. Women gonna always attract more women because other women is like, oh, is other women there, so it must be safe. So they're gonna come, and niggas gonna come too, because one is women there, you know what I'm saying, and it must be safe. Everybody think wherever women at is safe. Women think it's safe, and niggas think it's safe because we don't want to be a bunch of each other drinking alcohol, because you know shit is bound to go left. You know what I mean?
And just like what you said, like, okay, so I done ran a club. Okay, the women in free, women drink free up until a certain time, whatever. But also, I done had dress codes. I ain't never enforced no dress code on no chick, man. That's the
No.
dudes that
That's
got.
the thing,
There's a
bro.
dress code for the dudes. Ain't no dress
Dudes.
code for the chicks.
The thing
I've
about
seen
it,
some.
chicks is gonna be the most
Get
comfortable at the
enforced.
party, and they're gonna make other women comfortable, and they're gonna make niggas comfortable. Cause niggas that got money is not comfortable partying somewhere where it's a bunch of niggas, bro. Them niggas want to look around and see
That's
something
100.
nice. Somebody
100.
they could buy a drink for. You know, drinks is even cheaper for the ladies. Now they could buy ladies drinks and shit. You know what I mean? Let's run the clip.
Yeah.
Don't buy them whole drinks in 2026,
I just
fellas.
don't. I just don't look again. Go ahead.
No, I said don't
It's
buy them
different.
whole drinks.
And that's why I wanted to make that distinction, because if I just said, yeah, he said this word, you would probably think it's just because we're sitting here. That's why I said no. He has done it for content while we're all, and mind you, he says it to not just me, other women on the panel as
And
well.
how did you feel when a married man said that to a married woman?
This nigga don't let it. Bro. I tell you, look, I forgot everything about this nigga while she was chopping it up real quick. But this nigga, look, man, this nigga's
And
on.
how did you feel when a married man said that to a married woman?
Again, at first, because you don't understand,
Who doesn't
content.
understand?
It's really
Me
hard for
and-
her to answer a question,
Well, I'm
bro.
talking-
This shit is very YouTube-ish. She been on YouTube. She answered a question like a YouTube person, but always giving a story before it, or explanation, or
And this
talking about
interviewer,
some shit.
is this interviewer reading our minds? Because every time
Yeah.
she try to run away, and I'm like, don't run. He's telling her don't run too. He's like he's like our avatar in the game. He's literally our avatar, bro. Like, what the fuck is going on? I think
That
this
boy
man
good.
probably been on one of these panels, bro.
You know all the tricks.
Again,
Right.
and at first, because you don't understand,
Who doesn't
content,
understand?
meaning, well, I'm talking about myself.
Yeah.
So again, being on YouTube, when you don't understand certain bounds of YouTube panels and things like that, people on panels say all types of egregious stuff or whatever to get reactions from the crowd, right? And so you might personally take stuff a certain way when they were just doing it as a reaction to get people in the crowd.
And so how did you feel?
I I didn't feel a certain way. I didn't say anything because I was a little off-putted. But once I understood what he was trying to do, I'm like, okay, well, you can't say this and that and the third. It's okay if you're like, okay.
When did she put these boundaries up? When did this happen? Yo, DJ, when did these boundaries come up?
The boundaries probably happened when she left, because the last show the nigga was trying to bite her like Dracula. You know what I mean? He said you was looking a little snacky and he want to bite you. So it couldn't be there's no way you got boundaries and this nigga is trying to bite you. That shit is beyond boundaries. That shit is crazy.
But she to be fair though, bro, she's coming from a direct, like how they have flirting direct, like back and forth, like in the background type. That's how I think.
Man, this
Man,
nigga.
you gotta stop, bro. You gotta stop the cap for this shit, man. This shit's sickening, bro.
This nigga, bro.
This shit's sickening. We love you,
Keanu
Keanu.
is trying to slide in her DM. I know.
Yeah, he
Keanu
trying to
is.
eat your cape and he put the cape, let the cape drink, man. This is
Where
crazy.
Grover at for this nigga? This nigga Grover. Shit.
You know what?
Yeah.
I gotta give him the Grover for real. This nigga, nigga done iron his cape and everything, bro. That shit
Crease
creased up.
ass nigga.
He got matching undies for that cape, yo.
Okay, well, you can't say this and that and the third. It's okay if you're like, okay, I have beautiful women on my panel. That is fine, right? Because people can acknowledge that people look nice and things like that. But it's when it becomes personalized that it looks funny to the audience.
How does his wife feel? Has his wife Rita ever expressed to you her disdain, or have you heard her discuss something with him about her disapproval of saying that to you on a show? Even because
Go ahead.
well, let me just say this just before you answer. I think there's a line you draw in the sand when I say something because it's content. So I'm producing content here. I'm doing a show. And if I say to you, knowing your husband, wow, you look so beautiful and you're so gorgeous, boy, I wish we could probably just go for a nice drink. That's disrespectful.
Yeah, but he's never said that to me.
Yeah, but
That's
Oh,
he said
but he
worse.
said, wait a minute. That is light work if he said that.
Exactly. That's the PG version.
That nigga
That's
said
what I try to
He said
tell
the
you.
sauce is coming.
That's how she answered. She said that he never said that to her. She's thinking. I try to tell y'all not listening to me. She's
Yeah,
She's
we
talking
don't
like
give
in
a
a direct language, bro. She's
Yeah.
talking in
Bro.
direct language, bro.
Bro,
Yeah,
Anton said after the shit with Corey, y'all should have seen Mika. Mika was looking like a snack. I wanted to bite Mika.
But was Mika there though? Was Mika there?
Yeah,
Yes.
she was on
panel.
the panel before him.
Oh,
He
Yes.
came on the panel after she was there, waiting for this nigga to come up there to clear her name. She's like,
Corey,
oh, I don't want to say it. As soon as he hit the
you
panel,
say
wait a
she-
minute. As soon
Okay.
as he hit the panel, her shit was like, yo, Anton, I didn't want to say anything. I was waiting until you. As a matter of fact, do we gotta find the clip, bro?
Nah, please don't. We shouldn't even have to backtrack on that. Where you been, bro?
Look
Like-
at this. Let me
Where
break
that
it down
dude
for him,
been?
right? Let me break it down for him, right? She was waiting for Anton to come through and clear up her name on the Corey Holcomb shit. He came up and she was like, Anton, I didn't want to say anything. I wanted to wait till you come through. And he said, say anything about what? Like, nigga, how you not gonna know say anything about what? And she was
nigga a
insinuating
narcissist,
something
boy.
about the Corey shit. And he said shit about that shit. Only thing he talk about is how Mika was looking like a snack and all of that shit. He ain't clear up her name, bro.
That's because Corey checked her. Like what you here with her for? She ain't your wife. You telling me to
Was
bring her
Mika
on the
there
show?
though?
All of
guess
that's what we saying, dog. Like you must not even seen.
Yeah,
the
y'all not
Anton
really
Corey
my
stuff.
I've seen all of it, but look at this.
The Rock for the last month.
And by the way, and Corey checked he checked Anton about Mika. He didn't check. I
Yeah,
think he missed
did.
it. Yeah.
No, he did. He checked. Yeah, he checked Anton about Mika, and he was like, "Yo, you take your bitch with you." All of that. Like, bro, where you been, Keon?
I ain't talking about none of that. Y'all ain't answering my question. Was Mika
That's
there?
what we talking
That's
about.
all I'm
What's
asking.
the question?
Yes.
Mika was
Yes.
on the panel. She was on the
Yes.
panel before he came and said that shit,
And after.
Before
yes.
and after.
before he
Mhm.
came and after. So that means that she wasn't there.
She was
No,
on the
she was
panel.
the whole
yes.
time.
Bro.
She was there before he came, when he came there, and she stayed until after
Okay.
the show. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I showed her the sacrifice. He said some channel support. Appreciate you, Zoe. Appreciate you for the motherfucking support. I appreciate it.
The money counting team. Money counting team.
Always remember to stack that bread, neighbor.
That's disrespectful.
Yeah, but he's never said that to me.
Yeah, but
That's
and you're so gorgeous. Boy, I wish we could probably just go for a nice drink. That's disrespectful.
Yeah, but he's never said that to me.
Yeah, but
That's totally different.
he may not have used my words. I'm just saying.
No, he's
have-
never done that. Period. Like, oh, well, let's go for.
But he's
this
called
and
you
that.
beautiful
Yes,
and gorgeous.
yes,
Yes.
yes,
On the show.
yes.
And to you, that's not a problem because it's happened more
They-
than once.
Correct.
And I'm not trying to make it a problem.
No,
These-
that's what
yes.
that's what I'm saying.
Sure.
Let me answer your question. So yes, he said beautiful, gorgeous, whatever. But there's not like, well, I want to take you to the whatever, or let's do this and this and that. And it's just
Well, he's taking you somewhere. Let's look at this picture. You guys were at a game when you said he wanted to take me somewhere. Now,
Woo!
I was just about to say, bro, she's
Yeah,
lying.
yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you why
Mine
she's
is
lying,
good,
bro.
man.
Ain't no chick from DC, no damn Pistons fan. Okay? Miss me with that. So why you even want to go to a Pistons game or any of that stuff?
She look
It's like
uncomfortable.
it's like he couldn't
I'm
wait
just
for
my
her to
point
say
is he
he never
obviously
took
invited her out there.
Yeah.
Obviously, so she's
let's
lying.
do this and that. And it's just
well, he's taking you somewhere. Let's look at this picture. You guys were at a game when you said he wanted to take me somewhere.
She didn't even
Now,
look at it. She didn't even want to look at the picture. Look at this.
Not at
How the
all.
nigga
She already
put a
knew
rock
what it
on-
was.
I'm legally
Yeah,
blind. I'm
you know, hey,
legally
she know it's a
Cannot see,
receipt
I'm
up there.
legally blind.
She know it's a receipt up there.
let's do this and this and that. And it's just
well, he's taking you somewhere. Let's look at this picture. You guys were at a game when you said he wanted to take me somewhere. Now, I'll be honest. When I saw this picture, I was flabbergasted
why.
because
Wait.
My fault.
Hey, can I ask a
Candy
question?
requested that.
Oh, DJ, do you think they're still friends after this?
No,
No,
I just thought that same
I don't-
shit.
I don't think Anton is gonna. Anton unfriend her. While this
We talking about
interview
him
is
and her.
happening,
No, we talking about her in the interview. They not friends no more.
wait a minute. They was not friends. They was friends way before, and he's disassociated. Look. Show so to this interview, but I'm
So
under
is
the
this
impression.
an interrogation?
Wait, hold
I'm
on.
under the impression that he rekindled their friendship to do this interview.
Oh shit!
Oh shit,
She
word.
saw her ass out. Yeah, you know, remember? Yeah,
They used to work
So
together,
DJ
and he left the job, and he stopped fucking with everybody at the job that she still fucking with. Yeah. So he just got back cool with her. Literally at the start of the interview, he was saying that shit. They was catching up.
Damn.
But with all due respect on that, I think Mika's even she's smart enough and probably objective enough to understand that he is just doing his job and he's good at his job. So I don't think she's taking this interview too personally.
she's still a woman.
Yeah.
She might be
Yeah.
smart. She might be objective, but she also going to be emotional.
Right.
We
She's
got
gonna
to
take
that
this
she's
away.
still a
That's
woman.
the fact, Unc. She's gonna
And she
take this away.
don't like this nigga no more. And she gonna leave here, never wanted to talk to this
Not
nigga
even looking
again.
at Exhibit
You
A.
think so, Unc? I don't know, bro.
I'm about to say, bro, you think about talking about any of you
Wait
niggas?
a minute.
Yeah.
He's pointing
Because
at
he is just
Exhibit
doing
A.
his job.
He's pointing at Exhibit A on the wall, right? She's not even looking at that shit. She's like,
Exactly.
she
Man,
feels
any of
slighted
you,
by this.
any of you niggas that go to an interview and a motherfucker put a picture of you trying to say, is this you on a wall? Y'all not gonna fuck with him afterwards, bro. That's
Exactly.
just, it ain't gonna happen.
This is Kane whooping your ass. This is Kane whooping your ass.
Nah, look, I've been hit with things that I didn't expect in interviews, and yeah, I won't go back. But usually, you know what I'm saying, when you do an interview properly, if he tells her ahead of time, look, these are the topics we're gonna cover. I'm gonna
Not a
ask you
woman,
tough
though.
questions. He probably gave her the topics, but didn't tell her exactly what the questions were or how he was gonna present them, so that way the answers don't come off as scripted. That's why I
could
said.
tell. No, I could tell some of his questions were on the fly after stuff she said. That's how they caught off guard, and the way he delivered them, then was like off the top of the head. He was giving her. He done gave her several good off the top of the dome questions.
I think he let her know what they was gonna talk about, but he didn't give her the specific questions. As a matter of fact, most people that's getting interviewed, don't know the exact question. Only rare high profile like Jay-Z, they giving him the questions before he pull up. That's why he's answering how he answer it. These are the rappers. Why the reason why they answering how they answering? They didn't get the question. Birdman, all three y'all, and all of that shit.
Yeah.
A lot of these niggas be on their own. I think Birdman actually pull up in another person interview. That's a bad example, but you know what I mean.
No, they just show up.
He's not a good friend.
They just show up.
No, he's not her friend. He befriended her to do the. He fuck with her to do the interview, but this man is not her friend.
He asked her some unfriendly questions.
She knew that this topic would be covered. She doesn't know the exact format or the layout of the questions, because if she did, then she can rehearse the answers, and that's not good television.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying he told her the topics, but he'd had some backstabbing ass sneak dissing questions planned for her. He didn't expect these questions. These gonna be the topics, but he had that nigga asking her some conniving questions, and I love it. And she's sitting there and feel like she got a negative break.
I would have reworded from conniving. I like his questioning so much. I would have reworded from conniving to something.
And I know
it's very cunning. It's very cunning. Massively cunning.
Exactly. Hold on, but I was wrong when I was saying that he was interrogating her. That's what I meant. That he was asking her conniving questions. That he was going at the throat.
You just want to be right. You just want to be right.
It's an interview. It's not.
I was arguing for 10 minutes just to say I was right.
You're right. Let's keep it
an interrogation now, but at that point it wasn't. It was still an interview.
But there's not like, well, I want to take you to the whatever, or let's do this and this and that. And it's just,
well, he's taking you somewhere. Let's look at this picture. You guys were at a game when you said he wanted to take me somewhere. Now, I'll be honest. When I saw this picture, I was flabbergasted.
Why?
Because
wait.
Sure.
So go back to what you.
Mika, you ain't gonna look at the picture. It's right there.
Her neck in the cash, DJ. She had to turn the whole body.
I don't have to see the video. I know it ain't me.
She had to do like this.
It wasn't me. It wasn't me. It wasn't me.
This is how she had to turn around.
What up, kid? What up? This shit is crazy, bro. Yeah, he was flabbergasted. Like I could
flabbergasted.
I was flabbergasted too. I feel what he's saying, man. I was flabbergasted.
Picture. I was flabbergasted.
Why?
Because
wait.
Sure.
So go back to what you were saying, because you can't intertwine the two. So you were asking.
Sure.
Was he expounding on
flirt?
On the certain type of things that
he said. You see how now she's on the page. Now she try to put herself on offense, and he like, go ahead, try me. Hey, nah, this shit just turned from an interview to an interrogation to warfare, for real. Yeah, she trying to turn it around on him. Watch how he handles this. I ain't even seen this yet.
Flirt
on the certain type of things that he says, and we were talking about him saying beautiful, whatever, but not expounding in that way.
Yes.
Now, what is your question that you're asking now?
Because I think I asked it, was it disrespectful? Did you feel that it was disrespectful? And I think you answered it by saying no, because you realize that it's content. and people do these shows and they say things. And you also clarified it by saying outside of the show, that has never happened. Would that be correct, what I heard?
Right, but
Yes.
but you use the hook at the end to say, well, he's taking you somewhere.
Well, I think you said something, and we can probably roll it back in post-production.
This is crazy. Go ahead. I think Smitty said he wanted to say something. Go ahead, Smitty.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm coming through clear or not. I hope I am. I just wanted to say, from what I see, I think that she was willing to sacrifice the image of her marriage, and how the optics of it and everything turns out and looks, just for exposure. Like at the end of all of this, I'm looking at a chick that will do and really will let a lot of stuff slide if she feels like she can get her foot in the door. That's the number one thing I've been seeing. I digress. Mike is muted.
Okay. Anybody else?
Yeah, because let me say this real
now-
quick, Smitty. I totally agree with you, brother. Because that's what I've been
The
saying.
Lord
Those
is.
people are
the
going to
Lord
talk
is
about it.
fighting your mic.
This woman,
Lord
this
don't
woman,
like what
this woman
you
just
say.
got a whole. Wait a minute, brother, because you know I know. But at the end of
Your
the
mic
I
is
know,
breaking
DJ.
up.
Hold on.
You're breaking up.
I'm breaking up. All right, hold on. Yeah, but Smitty, I totally agree with you. Anton ain't saying nothing because he knows that we're going to listen. We're going to listen to this interview, and it's just traction, man. I agree with you. I totally agree with you.
Look, I would say this much. Right now, she want to play dumb, like she doesn't understand, or she doesn't remember the question that he just asked her literally like 2 minutes ago. You know, he asked you, "Hey, has that man ever said, hey, you look nice. I'd like to take you out for a drink, or I'd like to take you somewhere." She's like, "No, he's never said that." That's why that picture went on the screen, and now she's trying to act like I don't know why you put that.
But
picture
wait a
on.
minute. She's saying because the man he gave a PG version of the flirting. If somebody could please, anybody in the chat, could y'all please send me the episode of Anton's panel right after the Corey thing, like the first show right after the Corey thing when Mika was on it, because we could pull that up. I could go into the AI and it'll show me when he was telling her she looked good or whatever, right? That man gave the interviewer gave the PG version. You look nice, you look beautiful. Can we have a drink? That's not what was being said. The nigga said Mika was looking like a snack. I would bite Mika. That's what was being said. That shit is no way close. That shit is in a whole nother neighborhood, bro. So what she's doing right there is disingenuous. If that nigga really had seen the clip, he would have known exactly what to ask her, and I would have wanted to hear what she said about that shit.
You said something, and we can probably roll it back in post-production. You said something about when we go places or he takes me somewhere, and that's what made me say.
So what I
okay.
said, no. So what I said was, he's not adding on to the beautiful or gorgeous, saying, "Dang,
This is what I'm saying. She's lying. He's not adding on to the beautiful and gorgeous because that's not what he's calling you. He's telling you way more crazier shit than the. He's saying he would bite you, like real shit. You know what I'm saying? That's shit I tell my girl, bro. Like
somewhere, and that's what made
no."
me say.
So what I
okay.
said, no. So what I said was, he's not adding on to the beautiful or gorgeous, saying, "Dang, you're so
correct.
gorgeous
Yes.
that I want to take you to the whatever, so we can do this."
And
or
I
have
thought
a
we
drink
clarified that because I said those are my words. That's what I said, and you did say he doesn't say that.
No.
Right, and I didn't want to put words in his mouth, but I wanted to be clear. So let's go to the picture.
Okay.
Tell us about this. How did this happen?
So this was the day that we did the interview. So as you
The show did an interview, or just you and him?
this was my interview day.
The first day.
Mhm.
Oh wow.
So this is my interview day. Because you can go and you can see the outfits, the same
Sure.
outfit, same everything.
DJ,
Now what
go ahead.
I just want to ask you this, considering, because I do remember when AM came to Detroit, Anton took him to a game. He did take AM to a game too.
But you can't do what you do with you could do certain shit with a nigga that you can't do with another man's wife.
Respect to that. No, respect to that. But
The whole optics is bad, yeah.
Yeah, not even in a defense of, but just, I
And
mean,
not even that as a married man, you could kick it with your homies, but come on, man.
nah,
Not even as another man's wife, as you, dude. Like you is a super Christian. What are you doing?
And she shouldn't have wanted to go, especially since her husband never even met this nigga or had a conversation with this nigga. Your wife, when she went to the game with him, she's under the protection of Anton. Your wife, this man's wife was under the protection of a nigga in dirty ass Detroit that he never met or talked to.
And also, it's like right here taking this picture. Where is your wife? If you could tell me your wife is right on your left side right now, I might not trip about it. Now you can sit at the game with your homie. You know what I'm saying? And wife
Read at
ain't
the
gotta
house.
be there. It's
I
just you
mean,
and the
anybody
wife.
could look. Anybody could sleep with anybody because if his wife is okay with it, that's the between two of them and all of that shit. I'm just saying about how it look. If everybody's okay with it and all of that shit, only thing I'm saying is like the hypocrisy of, because the reason why I'm talking about these type of shit, bro, because I'm tired of super religious people that be on the high moral high horse, pointing their fingers at other people in their religion and outside of their religion. Oh, I'm a super Christian. You ain't doing it right. Oh, you's a heathen. You ain't even doing it. You ain't even close to doing it right. Meanwhile, doing shit like this. I just like to point out shit like this. The
I
hypocrisy.
think I found the video.
Right after the Corey shit.
I just found the last video she was in.
Is
that the last one?
Yeah, you want to pull it up or you want me to pull it up?
I'll put it in private.
All right, let me see.
I think
let me
it's
play
one.
some of this. As a matter of fact, I want to go back to where they're talking about the flirting. You know what I'm saying? And we just go,
this is your opportunity to go ahead and like shit on religious people for the most part that like be on the high horse, like
right. 'Cause I don't like that shit. I respect religious people, but I don't like religious snob. Because I respect people's religion, and especially if somebody know a lot about their religion, I like chopping it up with them because I'm a fan of religion. I'm not a religious person, but I'm a fan of religion because I know like the intentions of people starting religion. It's like somebody said God talked to them. It's like if I go to the ocean and the ocean talk me into painting some beautiful shit from the ocean. That's inspiration. You could get talked to through inspiration. So sure, a higher power could inspire people to do some shit. That is God, because God ain't actually got a mouth, and the hand of God is not an actual hand. It's just metaphorically speaking. So I do think a higher power, a higher influence could inspire people. But when people is on this high horse and trying to make shit too strict, like they following these strict shit, is like, nah, buddy, you're not doing that shit either, man. You know what I mean?
Respect to that. All right, I digress. My mic is muted.
Let me pull up this Room 9 shit, right? And we're gonna stop screaming this shit temporarily.
All right, I sent you the right one.
All right, let me pull this shit up. We're gonna share.
Good.
This one is Does It Matter? There we go.
Mika, been the talk of the town. How you feel, Mika?
I feel great.
Stop the cap.
This was
awkward. Really, Mika? Do you, Mika? We gotta put you on the Summer Jam, Mika. And this is fair use. Y'all make sure and bless you, Saloon. You know what I'm saying? Y'all make sure y'all send us some cold remedies, some homemade remedies for Ungby streaming. As a matter of fact, hit the Cash App, hit the Super Chat. I think that might make him feel a little better.
I actually have a homemade remedy briefly. Honestly, if you just have the normal, you just congested, I shit you not, bro. Take you a garlic clove. You're going to take that garlic clove, get the skin up off of it, split it in half, and you're not going to chew it, pop it like a pill so you can still kiss your wife. So you're going to pop that garlic clove, but what you're going to do is you're going to pop that garlic clove with some water, and you want to heat it up like tea, and you're just going to basically just squirt lemon inside of it. And don't use sugar, use honey. All right? I promise you, it's going to be up out of you damn near by the next day.
Oh my God!
That sounds like some old southern hoodoo right there. I'm trying.
Hope you write that hoodoo dong. You know what I'm saying? Right
Well,
there.
I think I actually got some of that, most of that stuff.
Your old lady probably know that shit. She from the south too. You know what I'm saying? You know, girls
Yeah.
always got 100 home remedies about stuff.
She
you
from
know
the
what I mean?
country too, so she just might.
I bet y'all never heard about putting an onion in your socks.
Wow,
Hell
nigga, feet
yeah.
already. Feet
Nah,
already.
that should drain all the bacteria down to your foot. You know what I'm saying? A lot of bacteria go down there. Gravity and shit.
The bottom of your feet, the back of your neck, and the small of your back is where a lot of where you can pull and strain a lot of that. That is very true. Yes.
Oh no, my bad. Let me turn it down. I forgot what.
So continue to teach Henley. I love you. I appreciate you.
Okay.
I'm
You
gonna
know
holler at you
what?
guys later.
I think he was up here before. I don't know why it's just showing. Let me see.
What's going on is
That's not the
Anton
one.
from
That's not the one.
AntonDaniels.com.
That's the next day. That's not the one where they had just came from where he had on the white shirt and the black back chest hat when he had just came, and that's on the room 9 when he had just came from
But this
So
the
it might be
one where
hold on real quick.
Next day, they back home now.
Yeah, this is the next day. That's why the one that you're talking about. They was hold on real quick, y'all, if you don't mind. The one that you're talking about, DJ, they was he was still out there in Cali, and you know what I'm saying. So he had on the white shirt, that he had on the 5150 show, and a black hat.
Oh yeah, I was talking about this one because this one was real weird and awkward too.
Yeah, I
If
think
y'all
I seen
recall.
this one too because I was watching all of them after then. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna
Yeah,
hold you. Before I didn't watch the show that much, but after then I watched it more to see what's going on. And after
Yeah.
Mika left, I've slowed down watching it too. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I
this one she
appreciate
looked
you
real uncomfortable, and it was just a strange show.
guys for continuing to rock with us. Thank y'all for tuning in for another edition of After Hours. I'm your host, Anton Daniels. Our friends will be trickling in as the show continues. Carrie has the night off. And we here. What up, y'all? How y'all feel?
Good.
What's the word?
I forgot we had a show until my alarm clock went off.
Bro.
Now your mic is loud.
Right.
Oh no, my bad. Let me turn it down.
You was sleeping?
Yeah, man. They got me on some meds that be knocking me out. So my alarm clock went off, and I was like, I thought it was time to go up to like regular work.
That pre-show meeting.
Meds are fun unless you get addicted to them. So
I've never felt.
Did this man say meds are fun unless you get addicted to them? I don't know, man. You know, we ain't here for that. We'll save that for. Let me see. This is.
I'm just saying, man. Nobody on that panel really looks excited to be there, man. That pre-show meeting must have been pretty rough, dog.
I was like, I thought it was time to go up to like regular work.
meds are fun unless you get addicted to them. So
I've never felt the effects of meds until
The other women could feel Mika energy. This is why they know if they should laugh at jokes. They feel it. Women got that psychic shit. They be, you know what I mean?
So
I've never felt the effects of meds until now. They gave me some Valium.
Mhm.
That shit had me done.
I've never had Valium before.
I haven't eaten till the other day, nigga. I came home and slept the whole damn day.
Why they say Anton if Anton don't read super chats? What did I miss something? Am I off or something? What's going on here? Mm-hmm. Oh, it's off. Okay, let me turn them on. I got y'all. Bam. There y'all go. Super chats for the crew. We on now. There you go. You may want to refresh because now it is monetized. I forgot to turn that on. I'm so used to being in producer mode. But yes, super chats have been enabled. I appreciate y'all for letting me know that. And then we getting it in. So Lex is in 4K. Looking great. I see you, Lex.
Thank you.
How you
I was
feel?
productive today. Trying to be. You said something about how do you oversleep, and I was in bed. I was in bed when you said that.
I don't know. I have never felt, I don't know what it means to be jet lagged or what that feels, and I've taken a lot of flights before. I have been like more
All right,
Trying to be.
man. We got
Yeah,
it.
that's cool. Content creation game is just different. Shit. I mean, I don't create the narrative that you're going to be.
Oh, wait. What just happened there? Wait a minute.
Listen. It doesn't matter.
Wait a
if you
minute.
care or not,
Why did Mika drop? What just happened there? Wait a minute.
right? Because we have all, listen, this is the same thing that I was telling Mika. Me and the internet have already paired y'all together. It doesn't matter if y'all together or not. It doesn't matter if y'all like each other or not. Y'all are a couple in our eyes. So if she say that, we're going to.
What the hell is going on?
Might not include on my trip or my big dinner.
We're not gonna like that. We're not gonna like that.
Stop. I don't care.
Listen. It doesn't matter if you care or not, right? Because we have all, listen, this is the same thing that I was telling Mika. Me and the internet have already paired y'all together. It doesn't matter if y'all together.
Why was he telling Mika that?
This is what he told Mika, right? You see,
shit.
You want Uncle be streaming you on that shit. You like, why would this nigga tell Mika that the internet already painted us as a couple? Yo,
So we might as well roll with it.
Nah, wait, y'all missing it.
Hold
Hold on, real quick. Hold on. He talking about Q and Miss Sanchez. He's not talking about him and Mika.
No,
he's talking about.
But he told that to Mika. He told
Yeah. He did tell Mika that. Yeah.
Yeah. Come
Q,
on, bro.
Q and Miss Sanchez. Yeah, Q and Miss Sanchez.
Why he
talking
done
about
told
Q and
Mika
Miss
this
Sanchez?
before? Why him and Mika been had this conversation? You know what I mean?
Exactly. So he's saying him and Mika
Pillow
had a
talk is what you're
conversation
asking.
about.
Is the pillow talk?
Easy. He's saying him and Mika had a conversation about people on the internet already think we together.
Right. It's
look like what it looked like, and it is what it is. He said he had that conversation with Mika already. And
OG Sigma, that's what we saying. He's telling Quentin that him and Mika already had this conversation about him and her. Like,
yeah.
It doesn't matter. Missing this. Oh my God, I feel sorry.
We have
they trying to miss this. Y'all ain't watching enough.
I got it.
Izzy got it.
You know, no, not you is. These niggas in the chat ain't watch enough Matlock growing up, and it's clear. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't watch enough Murder, She Wrote, Matlock, none of that shit.
Columbo.
I'm not gonna like that.
Columbo, nigga.
Columbo. Perry Mason. All that.
In the heat of the night. Okay, keep going.
Y'all telling y'all age, but I watch them shit to Knight Rider. You know what I'm saying? All that shit was my shit. You know what I mean?
Not gonna like that.
Stop. I don't care.
Listen. It doesn't matter if you care or not, right? Because we have all, listen, this is the same thing that I was telling Mika. Me and the internet have already paired y'all together. It doesn't matter if y'all together or not. It doesn't matter if y'all like each other or not. Y'all are a couple in our eyes. So if she say that, we're going to create the narrative that you're going to be bothered by the fact that she's getting taken out. It doesn't matter.
Okay. Well, I didn't. When she said taken out, I didn't necessarily think it was by a dude. That's not where my mind went. So I don't care.
It doesn't matter. That's where the internet mind goes.
Right.
I don't care.
So no, she's actually at this point, she's drinking the Kool-Aid. She's believing what Anton is saying. Is like, baby, that's not me. The internet is trying to put us together. They saying we a couple. I can't do nothing about it. You can't do nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? So at this point, it sounds like she believed there's the internet against them. You know what I mean?
Okay. Well, I didn't. When she said taken out, I didn't necessarily think it was by a dude. That's not where my mind went. So I don't care.
It doesn't matter. That's where the internet mind goes.
Right.
I don't care. Like I've gone 10 times more viral than this, and it's fine.
And what?
Like I know what it looks like for people to paint a narrative. Like I literally got in a fight on the internet, and the shit like blew up.
Quentin went viral.
Yeah, for beating up some fighting on the internet.
Who he was fighting?
I was just on a random street fight somewhere. Him like some kind of like a brawl, like outside crowd kind of brawl shit. You know, Quinn ride motorcycles and shit. He doesn't walk all proper and shit, but he be on the super bikes. So like the real masculine super bikes, 230, 80 miles an hour. The dangerous shit.
Like the sports bikes.
Yeah, the sports superbike joints, the real shits, the big, powerful shits. So I ain't saying Sweet Tar can't do that shit, but I think he's just real proper. I think he's just
We
real
call the
proper.
man a sweetheart. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, people think he's
I got
sweet, but
I would want to review that fight. I want to review that fight that he was in. You know what I'm saying?
I wonder if we can find. He did have Anton pull it up one time, but I never find that video. But I wonder if I can find that fight. Somebody probably reviewed it already. I'm gonna look for
Nobody
it.
find it. Or if you could find Anton reviewing it, we could find it. All right, let's run some more of this shit, right?
Well, she's your internet girlfriend until
And I'm not talking about like a fight, like yelling fight. Like I got on like a hardcore like street fight on the internet, nigga. In my fucking none of my socials was.
she's your internet girlfriend until the internet decides otherwise. So
All right, so I'm gonna need one of y'all niggas to show up in public, nigga, so I can take this off of you. Nigga, I want to see y'all niggas kiss in public, nigga, so we can change this. shit.
Or you can just do
Yeah,
what the
ego.
internet said about us.
she's your
What's
ego.
that?
Me, Molly.
There it is, Mika. Mika's getting it. I'm find that shit, Sim guy. I appreciate it if you could send me that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nobody, I ain't gonna hold you. Show so to it, but ain't nobody give. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. That shit don't make you exempt. You know what I mean? Just put it that way.
Us.
She's your ego.
What's that?
Me, Molly, Kim, we're all eating at the MGM here in Maryland.
Y'all what?
Right.
Oh, they made that up, huh?
I'm like,
You like, nigga, I was at home, nigga, playing video
It
games.
says the stash connected tonight.
Mm-hmm.
to get on my little 4-wheeler and go places. I like to go in the country, and I got a condo in Puerto Rico, in the Dominican Republic, so that it's easier for me to get around there. Or you can just do what the internet said about
Picking
us.
up on these context clues. She got a condo, Dominican
Yeah.
Republic.
She got that
She
money.
got bread, bro. I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah, bro.
She
I have
her
a
own
mansion
bread.
in Zimbabwe.
Yo,
Yeah,
man,
I got property in Wakanda.
It's got to be true because I just said it into a fucking microphone on a panel.
No,
It has to be true.
I research it, bro. Like, listen, I ain't gonna argue about nobody else.
When
Stuff.
people say it into a microphone on YouTube, it has to be true, right?
Okay.
I'm a lost prince of Wakanda.
Y'all are tripping,
Me,
but okay.
Molly, Kim, we're all eating at the MGM here in Maryland.
Y'all what?
Right.
Oh, they made that up, huh?
I'm like,
You like, nigga, I was at home, nigga.
Yeah, I'm
Video
trying to
games.
hear.
because I like to do different excursions and things like that. Like in Cabo, I did a lot of stuff. When I was in Puerto Rico, I was in the rainforest. So I like to do a lot. So when I'm in the Dominican Republic, I like to get on my little 4-wheeler and
Why
go
Anton's
places. I like to go in the
uncomfortable?
country, and I got a condo in Puerto Rico, in the Dominican Republic. So
He don't want to hear none of that
easier for me to
shit.
get around there.
Yeah, I think she's doing this to make it. I think she's not trying to look like a gold digger. Now she's being more self-aware of how she's being perceived. She like, wait a minute, how is this how I'm being seen as a side piece? So she's trying to let it be known that she on that broke shit. Right? He looked pissed.
She never talked
Right.
about money before. How
She
how
never- she
convenient
Hey, good observation, Unc.
that after
Now
the
she gotta
Corey
flex
shit,
and
she
be like,
never
"Look,
heard
I got
about
my
any of
own
her
money."
property or assets. I don't watch this
Right.
show all the time, but I watch it enough to know that she had never talked about property or assets before. Till she had to make sure and let people know that
And
she
she
don't
not
need
a
some
gold
Anton
digger.
meat for money.
Right.
And just like we
right.
never heard about this husband, till the shit went down.
Well, no, nobody
Exactly.
ever
Nah,
flexes
I've
about
heard-
their
I've heard-
assets or property when they're around Anton, because Anton tries to make it so he's the only one that does that.
Right, but now this is the thing. There has been rumors, like people that know.
It been rumors, but she
But
never
hold on.
said it.
Right. She never
But
said
now-
that's true.
So
Right.
that's
she
all
never
that
said-
matters. If
Right.
you got a husband, how many times
Y'all
niggas
just
done
gotta
heard me say
talk
I
over
got a
me
wife?
Every time I talk, y'all just gonna talk.
Every string.
Cause man,
Yeah, I gotta
Oh,
give
I'm
each
sorry,
other.
man. I'm
y'all
sorry.
gotta-
I'm sorry, man. Your
I
cape
gotta
just in
give
my
each other a
eyes.
chance.
I
It's
apologize.
not,
bro.
I'm not caping. I'm just trying to give actual facts. Like now, if you just want to run with a narrative, I mean that's fine. But I'm just trying to give you actual facts, so no problem.
Tell me the
Just because
fact
she
then.
said it, I mean, it could be a fact because it can be proven or disproven. But right now, it's really up to us whether or not we believe it. And you believe it. Some of us don't necessarily believe it. But hey, I don't know.
I want to hear Easy out because I did cut him off though, so I apologize. What's the fact? And this ain't sarcasm or none because I don't do sarcasm.
No, you good.
And I think we better get back to the
Yeah, we
Y'all
can
go ahead, but I'm about to pull up the interview.
No, but
I don't
it's
want to.
not. I respect that. I'm not
Y'all,
saying
che-
he was lying.
y'all check that. Y'all check the. I'm about to post the interview. Y'all could check it right now, but we just want to get through the interview that the dude is doing. Y'all could check out the Room 9 shit. That's the episode. You know what I mean? We gotta get to it, man.
Before you go back to the interview, though, real quick, I agree with what Unc said. She conveniently is now making sure that she lets everybody know, like, look, I got my own condo, I got my own money.
Yeah, that's what we saying. That she not trying to look like a gold digger. She trying to clear her name from looking like a gold digger. She fucking with Anton for the bread, side piece, etc., etc.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Let's get back into it though.
Gorgeous.
Yes.
That I want to take you to the whatever, so we can do this.
And I
have
thought
a
we
drink and-
clarified that because I said those are my words. That's what I said, and you did say he doesn't say that.
No.
Right, and I didn't want to put words in his mouth, but I wanted to be clear. So let's go to the picture.
Okay.
Tell us about this. How did this happen?
So this was the day that we did the interview. So as you
The show did an interview, or just you and him?
this was my interview day.
The first day.
Mhm.
Oh wow.
So this is my interview day. Because you can go and you can see the outfits, the same
Sure.
outfit, same everything. Now what he is doing here is he had already a business meeting set up there. So there is
That's what he told you.
no,
correct?
that's
no,
what happened.
no. I'm not saying that's what he told you as if that was a cake bake. He told you he had a business meeting and you were invited.
No.
Okay.
So again, back there, probably like on the first level there is a area where if you have, your high roller seats and things like that, you I don't know what they call it there in Detroit, but here in DC, they call it maybe the Ultra Club and things like that,
Got
where
it.
all the people that have club seats, things
Sure.
like that. Yeah. You have, of course, conference rooms, other things up there. And back there is where he had his meetings. He met a couple of high profile people. They were talking about sponsorships. They were talking about interviews, a whole lot of stuff.
No, I still don't think you answered the question. What I'm trying to
You
get
asked
at,
what are you doing there?
how did, because I said he had a business meeting and
Correct.
invited you,
Correct.
and you said no. So you didn't fall out the sky. They didn't open up the dome and you came down on a harness into the meeting. So what I'm saying is
Hold on. Ask your actual question.
so this is what I'm saying. The interview is over. The one-on-one interview is over,
Correct.
correct?
Correct.
What does the conversation sound like to invite you to come here?
Okay.
Because I said you were
Okay.
invited and you said no.
Okay. So no, that's not what I said. But
We're going to play
nevertheless-
it back.
Nevertheless,
That's exactly what you said. You know what I mean?
and
Okay.
I
So-
understand exactly what it was. There be sponsors at these games because these sponsors usually sponsor the teams, especially locally. That's going to happen a lot. So he does have a large platform. Maybe he has, a box there, or he got some seats or whatever. And by bringing her in there with him, he probably thought that would give him a little cachet into getting a little extra sponsorship or some deals like that. Maybe she don't know
Right,
what
right,
that's
right.
about. It's just a shame that he would.
Yeah,
bring
he
her over.
had some sort of arrangements, but he didn't probably explain to her fully what was going on.
And that's and I'm gonna say it real quick. That's what he keeps on doing. He tried to do the same thing at the 5150 show. It's a shame that he
right.
would bring her instead of his own damn wife. That's a shame right there. But this is the same motherfucker that will come
That's
on
what this
here
man is
and talk-
explaining. That's
Yeah,
what this
and
guy is
talk as if
explaining.
he's putting everybody else on, knowing damn well he needs them to put him on.
Y'all giving Anton too much credit.
Like,
After
he's
that
a
meeting was
typical
over, that
fucking
nigga
tyrant. He'll
said, "You want to
stand
go
on
watch the
shoulders
game?"
of others and then talk shit and say you guys are beneath me, knowing damn well you wouldn't be so high if you
What
wasn't standing on
Let's
their
move forward. Let's move
Does
forward.
the conversation sound like to invite you to come here?
okay.
Because I said you were
Okay.
invited and you said no.
Okay. So no, that's not what I said. But
We're going to play
nevertheless-
it back.
Nevertheless, so again, he had business meetings there, and he said, well, I got a couple meetings at the game, and these people I think will be good for you to meet. I said, sure.
And you were the only one from the team that went, or were there
I
other
wasn't
people?
at
I
a
know you
team.
were on the interview.
I wasn't at a team then.
No, I'm saying the interview was his staff, his production. Like you have camera people.
TJ, I got a
producers,
real
et cetera.
question that's not
So
like
the
some just shit
production is
talking.
over.
Go ahead.
I'm confused about timeline. So the interview was somewhere else, right?
It was in
at
Detroit.
his don't
studio.
do coke
in
in
the
the
same
bathroom
state.
studio.
Yeah.
Yes, I mean, but the interview wasn't at this place where the game at, right?
Right.
So old boy
In the
time,
same- in the
how
same
did she
city,
end
yeah.
up there? Like after the that's what we said after the interview over, and you like, okay, thanks, y'all, good interview. Why did you go back to your room? How did you end up at a game?
He asked her.
She's saying that Anton told her he got some other arrangement and it will be some dope people that she could meet too and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's what just took a while to get there. That's why I
we
was lost.
asked
Okay.
that the first time, and that's why you confused, because he had to reword it just so she could answer it.
And listen, but DJ,
Her guard is up right now. Since he asked her them spicy questions, her guard is up. She ain't trying to answer shit directly.
Yeah,
Okay.
and listen, that's a tactic though that you use when you're dating. Hey, I'm about to go get something to eat. You want to come with me? You know what I'm saying? Like if you're trying to, I mean, I'm just gonna be honest. That's tactic that men use all the time with women. Hey, I'm about to go here. I'm going here. You want to come through? I mean, it'd probably be some dope people here. La 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 la.
You use your connections to entice women to get them to hang with you, especially when you know they want attention. And I got courtside seats. You know he do that in there.
Yeah.
Not only that though, I do believe her about that part. He was trying to get some extra sponsorship, and you're just a lot more likely to get it when you got this chick right here on your arm.
Makes sense.
Interview.
I wasn't at a team then.
No, I'm saying the interview was his staff, his production. Like you have camera people, producers, etc. So the production is over.
He don't have
Did he not only apprise you that he was going and invited you? Were there other production people?
Well,
Because we all have gone out together
you
after
have-
production.
Correct.
Yes.
Again, you have production people and everything, all that other good stuff. Anton does everything himself.
Yes.
And I do mean all of it. Unless sometimes, like if he has something else going on, there may be another person there because they maybe have to help him with something else. But if it's only like one thing that he's doing outside of his own videos,
Sure.
it's only him.
So his wife wasn't there.
At this one, no.
Right. So you flew out for an interview.
Mhm.
You went to his studio or
Mhm.
place of production.
Mhm.
Y'all did an interview, and it's just you guys. Correct.
So I flew to Detroit, got to the hotel, okay, got to the studio.
He booked a hotel for you, the location.
Correct.
Okay.
Got to the studio. His wife came past the studio. That's when I first met her.
Sure.
But she did not stay.
Okay. Let me ask you this, and I'm not trying to be too investigatory, but it gives foundation.
Mhm.
How far is the hotel from the studio and from his home, if you knew that?
I've never been to his home. So I
Well, you
don't
don't
know.
have to go to a person's
You
home.
said from
to
his
know.
home, so
Yeah.
I don't know.
You don't know that. Okay, fair enough. From the studio. Give or take 5, 10, 15 minutes or more.
I say maybe 10 or 15.
Okay, 10 or 15. So then he says,
It's all downtown.
it's all downtown. So he says, hey, I got this business meeting. I'm going to this game. Would you like to go with me?
Mm-hmm.
And obviously you said yes, because you weren't forced into going.
Not I got this game. I got this meeting. Go
I
ahead.
had this meeting.
Mhm.
Okay, so if I'm looking at this picture, are you all on the floor at a basketball game?
Correct. That's the floor.
Okay, at a basketball game.
Correct.
So you went to a basketball game. Did you watch the game?
No, this picture right here, we probably sat on this court maybe 10 minutes.
Oh,
We
I
were
see.
in the
So,
back.
so a meeting, and then y'all just went on the floor to take a picture.
No, we just went on the floor and we sat there maybe 10 minutes. And then they had their,
Sat there 10 minutes to watch a game for 10 minutes?
He wanted to see a little bit of the game. Sat there maybe about 10 minutes.
This nigga had on some players. This nigga was trying to be on some player shit. Like, man, I just buy Ace of Spades, take a sip, and I just pour the whole bottle out. Regular.
Oh my
everyday
feet.
shit.
Oh my
Regular
feet.
everyday
Nah,
shit. I
nah,
brush my
I mean-
teeth with Ace of Spades.
It's a
I
million
do
dollars.
that.
If he's got an invite, if he's got tickets to sit in the lounge, that's where you prefer to be to watch the game. So that's understandable. You go out there, you know what I'm saying, because you got seats and you're in the lounge too. So you can go sit in your seats when you feel like, and then you go chill in the lounge. The liquor's better, the food's better. You know what I'm saying? It's more of a party atmosphere. You know what I'm
Do
saying?
y'all really think that nigga brought her for some kind of business shit for her, or just to flex the people he know in the moves he made? Come on, man. This nigga
that's
the most
exactly what
arrogant,
I was saying,
narcissistic
yeah.
motherfucker we ever ran across on YouTube. That nigga say he the closest thing next to Jesus. If y'all don't think all this was a play to impress her, every fucking bit. He didn't invite her there for no business, no connections, no networking, no shit. I want you to see, I walk in here, people know who I am. I got these front row fucking seats, and I'm going to this meeting with these movers and shakers, and because I'm motherfucking Anton Daniels, and you finna work with me, bitch. And when you work with me, your pussy's on the motherfucking table.
But everybody know Pistons.
Oh my God!
Pistons tickets ain't even no flex, man. They giving them shits away, man.
Not no more.
Well, yeah, you're right. Nah, this season,
Not no
this
more.
season, no. But
They the first to
back
leave.
then, a couple years ago, and even up until like halfway through last year, man, you getting that motherfucking game for $12, motherfucker. Real shit.
Well, he had season tickets in all fairness,
And
but
the
still
Uber to get you there costs more than the damn tickets to get in.
not season tickets. But I hear you.
Not season courtside tickets too, but still, you getting a deal on that shit. I mean, I get it though. Like the lounge, that ain't like you're not just saying walking away from the seats. Usually the tickets gonna come with the lounge seats. You know what I'm saying? The seats on the floor come with the lounge seats. So
Let's get back into it, fellas. Let's get back. That is not relevant to the video. I appreciate you guys.
The quarter ended, went right back to the back.
Okay, and was his wife invited with you guys to the business meeting?
I don't know if she was invited or not.
Was she
but
there?
If she was there, no.
She was not there.
Mm-mm.
Okay, in that moment, did you feel awkward?
No, because I was there for a meeting. So
But you had nothing to do with the meeting, right?
Let me finish.
Sure.
I was there for a meeting, right? So he's already having his business dealings, whatever he's going to do. You're in business, you're in this crowd.
Sure.
You absolutely understand that there are networking opportunities. If I know so-and-so and I bring you with me
Sure.
and so-and-so sees you,
Correct.
oh, you can make networking opportunities. And you also know that it does not happen in a vacuum. It does not happen in offices.
Correct.
It does not happen. You can be at the golfing, you can be at the NBA games, all types of things. So again, kind of like just like the thing we were talking about with it just being the fact that it's just that person that is the business entity. I also think that when
Yo, I
people
appreciate
don't know
y'all, man.
business-
I'm gonna bail out. Salute to y'all, man. Salute to the panel. Salute to you, DJ. Salute to the panel. Salute to the chat. Y'all be easy, man. Good night, bros.
That's Easy Band, 100 grand. Y'all make sure y'all go check out Easy Band if you have not. You know what I'm saying? This interview, we ain't finished yet, y'all, but this shit is getting spicy. Don't look. It's not over. It's still look, man. This man is just cooking from since 20 minutes to now. This man been just cooking, man.
or people have never experienced what it's like to network, especially with people that are upper echelon, they don't understand that these things don't happen in just offices. These things don't happen in a particular place. So there are a lot of high rollers and business people. Like there were people there that were part of the NBA.
Sure.
The guy that owns the actual arena.
Yeah. Yeah.
All there. Yeah. All the mayor, like all there.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, the former mayor.
The former mayor. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But he.
And by the way, y'all, please let's get the likes up. Please let's get the likes up. We appreciate y'all in advance. It helps the channel. Please get the likes up. Like, look, we got 129 watching between me and Ungby streaming channel. Come on, man. Let's get a couple of likes, man. Come on, man. It is for free. But if you were balling, you know what I'm saying? We ain't trying to get to the floor seats, but just hit the cash app, hit the super chat. We ain't gonna be on the floor. We might need a binoculars to see the game, but you know what I'm saying? Help us get there, man. You know what I mean?
Trust me, all those from your channel, because you know I'm a struggle streamer.
Let's show all the struggle streamers, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out to the struggle streamers out there. Get your ones and twos. You feel me?
Struggle Streamer University. You know what I mean? You got it.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, the former mayor.
The former mayor, yeah. But here's the difference, and you know this because we work together.
The former mayor.
Again, I go back
One
to
that got
how
indicted by the
critical it
feds.
is for
And went
the
in on
mayor that you're
racketeering
working
charges.
with, particularly when
one.
it's sort of independent and we are being seen and these sort of pictures come about. It's important to meet and know your husband. And I'm not saying he isn't a man of character because I don't know Anton. And I'm not here to vilify him. I'm just going based off how things look and what the concerns have been in the public.
I understand, but that's why I don't mind. That's why I don't mind talking about it because there's nothing nefarious that I ever had going on. And again, I never do anything unless my husband knows.
So your husband knew that you were going to this business meeting.
My husband knew that I was where I was.
No, let's be very clear with language. So I want to be clear with my question.
Okay.
Did your husband know that after the show, the interview was over, you were going to a basketball, not a basketball, you were going to a meeting at an arena where a basketball game was?
I don't remember if I told him before or after, but I did tell my husband.
Okay, you told, but
Of course.
when you
She lied,
say
man.
you don't remember
Meaning
before
like-
or after,
meaning like I
is it
can't-
fair to say you told him after?
No, it's not fair.
Because how do you not remember that?
Because I don't remember everything about the day.
No, but you're a married woman who goes, and I want to be fair to you, but I want us
Because to me, everything that I'm doing is business. So again,
But a married woman doesn't forget if she told her husband she went somewhere
because
before or after.
No, you're trying to pinpoint a time frame, and I'm telling you, I don't.
No,
I don't remember my
not a
time
t-
frame.
no, not a
but
time frame.
I tell my husband everything. So yes, I did, and I posted this. This is
Yeah.
my picture.
Yes.
So again, if I was trying to hide it,
So
or
you-
if
do
I
you-
hold on,
yeah.
if I didn't want my husband to know it, I would have
She
never posted
triggered.
it.
You think incident makes you innocuous.
No, I'm telling you that I don't hide anything. I have nothing to hide. And so if I wanted to hide something
Sure.
from my spouse, I would have never.
Let's
posted
look at the next picture. I thought the next picture
The
was
next
really,
picture.
really
This
interesting.
nigga is
And then-
outstanding.
Why you leaving?
Moving along. Moving along.
She's getting defensive about the
My
picture.
spouse, I would have never.
Let's
posted.
look at the next picture. I thought the next picture was really, really interesting. And in this next
But wait,
picture,
why are you leaving that one? Why are you leaving? Why are you
I
leaving
told
that
you,
one?
moving
is there
along.
more you want to
No,
expound?
no, but
Okay.
it's something that you want to expound on because
You said why I'm leaving that picture to go to the next one?
Mhm.
Because I felt like you gave clarity.
Okay.
What I heard you say was it wasn't a basketball game I was invited to. I was invited to a business meeting.
Correct.
I heard you say I went for an interview, and after the interview, I was asked and I accepted the offer.
Okay.
I heard you say that I apprised my husband, or you told your husband this is where you were going. You couldn't remember if it was before or after, but either way, your husband knew. And the final thing you said was you posted the picture.
Correct.
I have nothing further.
Oh, he
That's it.
recounted the whole
Next picture.
conversation just
You
like
gotta
that.
love that,
That's
man.
never-
Hey,
that's it.
answer, agree, ask.
Yeah, this man is good at his job right here, man. Show so to this dude right here, man.
Moving along.
He's really good. He's a really good listener.
Because
Right. That's what makes the best interviewers, you know what I mean? The really good listeners.
there's no way my wife would be physically touching, leaning on a married man, leaning on a single man, leaning on another man in a way that suggests, I'm killing you. I
God damn, he saved this picture for after. He didn't drop this one first, Unc.
Hey, this nigga giving her the motherfucking riot act, boy.
Also the lens. He said this is surgical. This is surgical, bro. This is surgery right here.
Well, even in
My wife-
Anton's defense, though, he takes pictures with all of his guests like that.
Why he took a picture with Angry Man holding him like that?
I think he did.
Nah. So wait a minute. Him and Angry Man was this cozy? Wait a minute.
Yeah, she's leaning on him. No.
Too, bro.
So him and Anton was like, so I could replace her head and put Angry Man there. And
It-
I
it's
think
nothing
Angry
gonna
Man's
be
a little
wrong with
taller.
that shit.
They both wrong. If my wife leaned on a nigga chest and shoulder like that, we'd have to have a talk. But I know she wouldn't because she already know we'll have a talk. DJ, can your woman do that shit?
Hell no. Hell
I don't think
fucking no.
nobody. It's like, no, for picture pose, like why? I don't understand. I can't think of many reasons why my wife would even need to take a picture with a nigga. I just really can't come up with none. You ain't finna pay that $1,000 to take a picture with Chris Brown. That shit ain't finna happen. Better go buy me fucking 7 pair of Air Max. The fuck? With that kind of money?
That shit is like
it's
that shit is embarrassing to like, especially your family that know about it, y'all. You know what I mean?
That's embarrassing. Your wife just taking pictures with this nigga anyway. You're not there. I'm just being honest. Like, you not. It's one thing to say, look, I was there. I was one to snap the photo. Whatever. They just had an interview. He took a picture with her. You know, he gets a shot of all of the guests. All of the pictures were on the wall. We just added an extra one to it. You can't even say that because your husband wasn't there.
He said, look where his hands at too. His hands is in a very comfortable spot. You know what I mean? It's crazy.
Would be physically touching, leaning on a married man, leaning on a single man, leaning on another man in a way that suggests, I'm feeling you, I like you. This is really some sort of.
Why do you think that says I'm feeling you?
Even if it doesn't say I'm feeling you, I don't want my wife.
Why do you think?
Yeah.
Why do you think that suggests that I'm feeling you? Because
okay, let's
hold
omit.
on.
Oh my God.
Okay.
The reason why I'm asking you is I have tons of pictures of our former co-hosts.
Yep.
With the same lean, everything.
But here's the difference.
Hold on.
Yes.
And that person is also a male. All right. And we have a working relationship and it's the same exact type of picture.
But here's the disrespect. This is a married man that you are physically leaning into.
I'm not leaning into.
That to me,
I'm not leaning into.
To me,
we got eyes, woman.
Here's my perspective of it. There's
all right. This is her body, right?
She got all that jiggly on him.
This is her body, right? So her body, let's say this is up. Let me see. So if this is a straight line, right? Look at this side here.
Yeah.
This is a straight line. So this is his body. He's standing straight. This is her body. This is an angle. This is called a lean. This is leaned in.
That's definitely a lean. She's not standing straight.
Well,
right, because this is a straight line. This is a straight line.
Wait
a minute. This is a straight line. This is a straight line. Even Anton is standing in a straight line. You know what I'm saying? Move the fair use. Yeah, I got. You know what? For you, you know what I'm saying? Nobody ain't watching, you ain't gonna get in no trouble. I'll move the fair use for you one time for the one time. OG Sigma, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, I think this picture been edited.
I don't see that.
I don't see his fingers. I'm looking at the real one online and I see his fingers.
Well, no, I mean, because
unless it gets dark.
Oh, probably.
No, it's more than one picture. It looks like he's got both of his hands in his hoodie right there. So they just probably got more than one picture.
They took a couple of pictures.
Yeah.
He might show the rest of the pictures. Let's see where else it goes.
A gap between it, but I'm looking at how you have a smile on your face. This is just my perspective. Your eyes look seductive. Just my perspective. And your arm is relaxed on his upper shoulder.
Correct.
And I would never imagine a married woman leaning on a business male partner that way. That to me is inappropriate. That's if you were my wife, I would have a serious problem. My problem would be so serious, you would have to probably extinguish your contract with him.
Okay.
Just because, and I will also.
Oh yeah, contract with me.
I'm about to say, yeah, your contract with me, man. Yeah, yesterday was your last day. If you're gonna try to defend this right here.
Also feel a little uncomfortable that this gentleman obviously did not either push you away or suggest that we shouldn't take this type of picture. I've never met your husband. I fly you out here once or twice. This is this may not be the first time. So which point was this? Not that it matters if it was the third time, the fourth time.
This is the second time.
Oh goodness, the second time?
This is the second time I'm out there.
Oh my God.
Okay, so and it doesn't matter to me, but what's that gap between the first time you're there, he takes you to a business meeting at a basketball game, and you guys are sitting on the floor like you are
that we're working together? And it's not like that.
Well, that's not working together.
Go back to what you just said.
Is that working together?
No. Go back to what you said.
Which part?
It's not that. No, you said a couple.
Well, pick one.
No, you said sitting on the floor like you are a couple.
Yeah, listen, I'm not.
But you're
Mika.
no.
Who was
you're
asking?
your own thoughts.
Which one of y'all was asking if they still want to be friends?
They not friends. They not friends after this. It
It's
ain't no
not a
way.
Christmas gift card, not nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's
Nothing.
nothing.
She
It's
want
over.
to fight him right now.
Right. They might have fight out. They might have fought after this interview, bro.
I'm giving you my perspective.
But
I think they edited the fingers out that pic. It's the same pic. I got it up right now
Yeah.
in the back chat. It's the same pic, but them hands on that little small slender waist.
You know what? I could actually see the fingers in this one.
Yeah, no darkness, no nothing. It's very dark in the other area on the other one, and his hands in that one pocket. Ain't no hands in that other pocket. Think about who gonna put hands in both their pocket when they got that woman between them like that.
Mm.
You gonna block her off with your other arm.
The hands is right to that comfortable
you
spot
right.
before the curve starts. You know what I'm saying?
Right, I
The other
stand
picture?
corrected, and that's something your husband should definitely have some issues with. I know I
Man,
would.
I tickle my wife back right there all the time. That's the
I mean,
let's get out of here so we can go back home. Shit, when we all at some people's house, I rub that spot right there. Like, hey, you know what I'm
Even
saying?
if your wife doesn't look like that, but for the most part, especially if she looks like that, you already know somebody's about to try to fuck your wife tonight, especially if you ain't there.
That's a fact.
And you gotta trust her to know how to move when you're not around type shit.
Yeah,
Yeah, but you
What
also
you
would
gonna
send her to Detroit without you.
that's insane.
I get you. I get you.
Because even if
I
she does
told
know
you.
how to move, that
So,
could be a
to-
possibly unsafe situation for her.
Right.
To put something else there.
Okay, I
it's
see.
just
That's
putting-
fair.
it's
Okay,
just putting
so,
something else on
but
it.
I think that's a fair point. I think that's a fair point. I don't want to spin it. What I want to say is,
OG Sigma, don't do my boy like that, man. You say you like him. Oh damn! You said this guy interviews like Jesse Lee Peters. I like him. That is crazy. Amazing.
Yeah,
That
good.
you would say that shit. Jesse Lee's not a good interview to me.
I wish
Oh,
I could get
to-
him to interview
to-
all the niggas that fuck up on YouTube.
Who, Jesse Lee Peterson?
No, this guy.
Oh, this guy. This guy
He needs
need
to be the official fuck up interviewer.
right. He should get, bro. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. This nigga's better than Tasha K, and I fucks with you, Tasha K.
Way
But
better.
this nigga's way more official than you right now.
No, he better than real niggas I've seen on TV. Like the real big people that try to like drill motherfuckers.
But you know
That
them,
he-
but you know a
Oh,
lot of
hey,
them media
hey,
trained people. You know a lot of them media trained people. They're not gonna ask the fun question. So I could see him definitely being better than a lot of the news anchors and these
Don
people. Them
Lemons,
niggas
the
is
Anderson
like-
Say,
Cooper.
on a scale of
Yeah,
1 to Barbara Walters or Anderson Cooper or some shit, what would you give? What would you give
He
this?
better than both of them.
I'd rather listen to him interview than Anderson Cooper and them.
I'm just
because
saying.
all that
Hey,
political shit-
I just mentioned them because they gonna answer. They gonna ask the tough questions.
I know, but he quick with it. He quick. His
They ask
memory
the
real
tough
crisp.
questions, but he's quick with it and he's aggressive, but he's not doing it in a way that you run away. They try to be political. Politics. They got to be a little bit more polished. He ain't even got to be that polished, but he's still not using unpolished words. You know what I'm saying? He literally sung like one of us, but a little bit more professional. The
Fact.
shit that we would want to know, he's asking that shit.
There.
okay, I
It's
see.
just
That's fair.
putting- it's
Okay,
just putting
so,
something else on
but
it.
I think that's a fair point. I think that's a fair point. I don't want to spin it. What I want to say is messaging. Imagery is
I
critical
can
because
understand that.
imagery is
Mhm.
messaging.
Correct.
And a lot of times on the Jumbotron at a game, we often see couples, whether you're high up or you're on a floor. A lot of times when people are on the floor, you see.
Do you
kinda-
sit at the game?
Do I sit at the game?
Correct.
Yes,
Do you sit at the game on the floor?
I have.
No. Do you all the time?
No,
Okay. All right. So who have you met at these games on the floor?
this is my show, not yours. I'm not answering the questions.
Okay.
Oh,
Is the
shit.
reason-
Hey, real quick,
Okay,
Doc.
oh my
Real
God.
quick, Doc. He has a point. Like when he talking about the Jumbotron, most of these arenas have what's called the kiss cam. So when they get a shot of a couple, they'll just put you on the Jumbotron and say kiss cam, and y'all got to kiss, usually. And I've never seen people not just kiss right on the kiss cam. So what if they would have put Anton and Mika on the kiss cam?
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
No. Do you all the time?
No.
Okay. All right. So who have you met at these games on the floor?
This is my show, not yours. I'm not answering the question.
Okay. And the reason
If I
I get
come on
you,
your show,
but
then we can
I
get into
you.
that.
However,
I'm
but
not answering
the
the
reason I
question.
asked you
Sure.
is to give perspective, right?
Yes.
Because what I found, okay, because I'm usually in the skybox.
Yes.
When I'm here in DC, I'm in my box. I don't
Yes.
like to be down on the floor. That's not my thing.
Sure.
On the floor, there are family members there. They are some of those people. A lot of them are like business seats.
Yep.
So anybody from these law firms, offices, are down there on the floor.
Yep.
That I've never known who sits down on the floor because I don't care and I don't sit there, right? But by being there, I found out who was actually down there, family members, business partners, all of that. That's
I
what
mean,
that.
listen,
What the fuck this got to do with
again,
anything?
I'm not disputing.
She's trying to make it seem like she's trying to create an argument for herself that being on the floor doesn't insinuate anything romantic or special because family members be there, your best friend is down there with you, your granny, everybody. That's why she had that little purity test for him. Have you been on the floor? Yeah, I've been on the floor. Do you regularly been there? You know what I'm saying? She's trying to make the purity test even more pure to
But
tell him
also
that
plenty
you
of
don't
people
be
be
there.
Yeah.
She's like, you don't be there. You don't see regular family members down there. So she's trying to clean it up a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? Like,
And I also seen niggas sitting there with their chicks all the time.
Exactly.
That's all kinds of different other celebrities, 21 Savage and Lotto, just people be down there with their chick at the games too.
That'd be the highlight of it. The most of the shit that I see as some highlight on some floor seat shit is some, some chick shit, you know what I mean? Some arm candy, some shit like that.
That's what you do. Like, look, I done had great seats, playoff games, finals tickets. You going out there with a baddie that you with. Ain't no homegirl, ain't no business colleague, ain't none of that.
Oh, definitely no homegirl. Hell no.
Yeah, if it's a business colleague, that's my homeboy, and ain't none of that bullshit. We just out there chilling. But if I'm out there with a fucking chick and she all dolled up and shit, you damn right I'm with this chick tonight.
Tonight, yeah. Tonight. Shit.
Your perspective as far as people that
The
don't
image,
know.
yeah.
Right? That's fair. But when you are in that world and you are in the know, and you know more than just the I would say the popular culture of
Sure.
who might sit down there, right? Because you might see your favorite rapper, things like that. But all those people that are sitting beside the rapper, you absolutely don't know why they're there.
But two married
Hold on,
people
hold on.
shouldn't be
But you
sitting
don't know-
together without their spouses.
No. Now see, and here we are again with you going back to something that's not, because you are essentially saying that I cannot do any business dealings with somebody that is in business because that person is married.
No, what I'm saying is
because if
somebody
I-
who's never met your husband.
Because if I go out with you or anybody
and I
else,
met your husband.
okay, but
The former host has met your husband.
but we've already
Yeah.
talked about that.
Yep.
But what I'm saying is, you're saying because you don't know when you're looking at that picture. You don't know if you met him or not.
I know he hasn't
no,
met
no.
your
What the fuck
husband.
is
When I
she
looked at that,
saying?
when I looked at that picture, and maybe because I have inside knowledge.
Yeah, that's why.
That's why.
So my point is,
Yes.
you don't know.
But I don't have
It
to
don't
know
matter.
somebody that's
Nobody don't know. Your husband
say
know,
this.
bitch.
And maybe you just don't see it. You can't see how
What you talking about? Her husband know he never met the nigga. You like, I put this on my Instagram. Your husband had to see you noodling with a nigga he never met. She acting like the general public don't know. It makes it all good. I don't know if she sucked a nigga dick last night that wasn't her husband. But if she did it, it's still fucked up. Us not knowing don't make the shit not fucked up. What is she talking about? So she only respect her husband when other people don't know she not disrespecting him.
That is
It
crazy.
ain't disrespect if people don't know it's disrespect.
That's crazy. Yeah, them niggas is loving this shit. Them niggas like, I'm gonna be streaming this going to fuck off.
this could be construed
That's not
as
what I said.
Okay,
Because we just talked.
Okay, so do you see
we
this
just
as
talked
being
about,
inappropriate?
We just talked about what it can look like imagery.
So let me ask you, forget the imagery. Is this inappropriate to you?
From my perspective, it wasn't, because that's not what I was doing. But I told you,
Yeah.
I can understand why people might have thought that, but
She
I
answered the question
literally
both ways.
did not have
Bruh.
anything going on or anything. Like, there's nothing inappropriate going on. So me just leaning didn't seem like an issue to me.
Okay, so here's some hard questions I really, really need to ask you. First one is, it may not be as hard, but here it is. Are you going to continue working with Anton?
Well, I do not. Well, I have not been on after hours since the whole incident happened.
Oh my God!
Oh my God. I gotta keep that. I was testing it out. I'll keep that. I was bored to delete it too.
She can't answer a question to save her life.
God damn. Could
She
you
didn't even
answer
answer.
a direct question? All of this man questions is direct. This man is not on some riddle me this, riddle me that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? That shit is crazy, bro.
Are you going to continue working with Anton?
Simple question. And that shit, as a matter of fact, that shit could be a yes or no question if you
It really
think for
could.
it. You know what I mean?
It may not be as hard,
Yes,
but
no,
here it
not
is.
sure, maybe.
At
But it
least
can be-
answer it, then elaborate.
Right.
No,
Supposed to be-
because of yada 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 yada.
Right.
You know,
There's
You
supposed
don't
to be a
gotta take too long.
Yeah.
Right. It's a simple question. It could be a yes or no, or you could elaborate, but it's not a difficult question.
I need to ask you. First one is, it may not be as hard, but here it is. Are you going to continue working with Anton?
Well, I do not. Well, I have not been on after hours since the whole incident happened.
It sounds like she's saying she do not work with Anton, bro.
yeah,
And
yeah, yeah.
try to clear it
Without,
up.
yeah.
Let's see, yeah, could y'all see her working back with him?
No, of
Any
course not.
predictions?
Nah.
Of course not. Especially after this interview, she said they weren't even friends.
Well, it depends on how many commas are on that check.
She'll never be up there again. I do a $50 bet that she'll never be on that show again right now.
Don't
Never
mean
on the show again. What are your predictions on Anton's response? Would he respond? Will he not respond? If so, what would he do? What would y'all? What
how
say
old is
y'all?
this interview?
He not responding, but Freezy gonna have a field day with this if he find it.
Oh yeah,
Well,
Freezy better
yeah,
do this.
it's late
Freezy
for that.
better review this shit for a week.
A lot of
straight. He
people are
better-
gonna. You got haters in the clouds that didn't drop down. A bunch of them gonna review it tomorrow. If they didn't see it already, but yeah, O'Shea will probably do a video too.
Are they really haters?
Yeah, because they don't want to drop down, say what's up, or even smash that like button for them.
Oh
They
shit!
probably don't, yeah, they probably don't. But some of them is in here with
You're right.
Some of them is in here with the offshore pages, so that
Yeah.
counts. I appreciate you with your offshore page. At least hit the like button if you're watching from the clouds.
That's cool, but some people just in the clouds looking for shit to steal.
You're
That's
right.
it.
They also haters. They ninja watchers.
You know, but I appreciate the non-ninja watchers. You know what I'm saying? Because some people can't be over here too, though. Some people banned from being over here. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Everybody ain't allowed to come to watch over here. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is.
They got restraining orders.
They got restraining orders. They on curfew. They on probation. You know what I'm saying? Different shit like that.
You know what I'm saying? That,
I
and
have
then you
not.
also got people that's just sitting in the clouds waiting to, you know what I'm saying, to find this video, send this link to their favorite YouTuber, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But it's gonna happen. A lot of people gonna review this shit, especially after you just did.
Yeah, that ain't nothing. I know people always take from the ghetto and you know what I'm saying, go to somewhere else and make this shit look. It is what it is. The ghetto, we ain't got enough. We ain't got the resources yet. So the August, you know what I'm saying?
Anton,
So
number
the
one
August
soldier.
to less in the ghetto with his presence. You know what I mean?
Anton, number one soldier in this motherfucker.
You
The general of the ADF, the Anton Defense Force. Sir, yes, sir.
Got potential.
That boy got potential.
That boy got potential.
I like the way he had to tilt his head and squint and shit to say that.
You should have seen the clip we got that shit from. Anton was checking a chick out. You know what I'm saying? In the chat, the chick said, how could she get on the show? Anton was like, you got potential. I gotta see some more pictures, though. You know what I'm saying?
I bet she sent her IG straight to that nigga.
Right. Anton probably inspect that. But Anton is hot now. He said like he tell her to send it to Quinton.
Oh yeah, he told her to send it to Quinn because he's the middleman. We'll contaminate his IG.
Let's play some more of this shit too, though.
Been on after hours since the whole incident happened.
That's not answering my question.
I'm not finished.
Okay.
So I haven't been on After Hours since the incident happened. And I felt that, there were a lot of things that I did not like about everything that went on. So with that, I decided to pull away from the show. So no, I am not.
Is that a
That's a
permanent
no, I
termination?
am not.
Permanent termination?
Yes. I was only doing one show.
Okay, so you're not.
Wait.
So with
Logitech
that,
determined that's the law.
Right. And after the shit, we
just
did.
showed you was on it.
Yeah, bro. I can't believe this woman, bro. And I actually was feeling bad for, and I still feel a little bit bad for, because I think she got more than she signed up for. But I won't say that she's innocent. You know what I mean?
So my question.
I'm not finished.
Okay.
Well,
So I
also,
haven't been on
I'll
After
say
Hours
this
since
real
the
quick, Doc. I think she might be referring to something different when she says the incident than what we think she's talking about. Like, remember, I said you can kind of cut the tension on that panel with a knife. Like, you could feel that shit when he opened up the show. So I think
that was her last show right there.
Yeah,
The
but
one
I
we
think
just
something
reviewed.
happened like probably before the show, maybe a pre-show meeting, or maybe even after it was over. Because
No,
you could
Anton
kinda
said some
tell
weird shit during that show.
maybe before the show, during the show, after the show. But I think that's what she's referring to as the
Bro,
incident.
during
not
the show,
necessarily what
Antoine said that this chick, he would bite this chick how she looks so good. You know what I'm saying? Mika was looking like a snack. That whole time I didn't know she was married, and that's a disrespect to that lady husband if you know that she's married. That's crazy. If my girl working for you, I know you're showing all that shit. Don't violate, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Every woman on his show with a wife or a boyfriend should have pulled their wife off that shit. Soon as Anton said they pussy was on the platter.
Yeah, bro. Because what if one of my family watching this shit here, and like, what the fuck are we doing, bro? And my people's gonna think that, like, you piping my girl down to be on your show, bro. That shit is crazy,
Yeah, it's
bro.
bad optics.
For real. And also, I can understand. That would always be my advice for YouTubers anyway. Even if you're not single, people don't need to know what the hell you doing or who you got or whatever. Just do your content, whatever. People don't need to know. So if you choose to not tell everybody that you married and stuff like that, you don't have to. But at the same time, especially if you are, there's
If you do, you gotta represent like you do. That's a fact, bro. Because
For
the
real,
thing is, you out here, you out here representing you, your family. You out here just representing people. Once your face is out there, like that, come on, man.
But look, even on
Like,
top of that, though,
can
if
be a
Anton
single
is
person and still not cross those lines. Go ahead, August. My bad.
no, you good, brother. If Anton working with her, he knows he has to know her husband. You know what I'm saying? And so he has to know that he has to respect her as that man's wife, no matter what. So if he says something crazy like that, I haven't seen this, which I was reviewing. I had to do some other shit. But if he says some shit like that, that's crazy. He fucking wrong for that. He shouldn't be.
She said Anton didn't. She said he didn't meet her husband though.
He didn't.
He never did.
But she shouldn't. He not meeting him don't mean nothing. Just knowing of him.
Right.
If we having a, you know what I'm saying, like a business relationship, you're gonna know more things about. I try to be private about my relationship, but you're gonna know more things about my private life if we have a business relationship than the average viewer or the average person that I'm coming into contact with. And the first and foremost thing, especially from a Christian standpoint, and I don't even subscribe to Christianity, but especially come from that standpoint, you got to respect that man's wife. You're going to respect that man's wife because she's representing him when he goes out. You know what I mean? So
right.
I stand on truth.
She said Anton never asked to meet her.
Also, just when it comes to professionalism,
as long as he know that husband exists, you better respect her. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not everybody wife is 100% safe around their girlfriend too, but their wife specifically is 100% safe around me because I know that she's representing you as a man, your family. You know what I'm saying? And I know niggas will die behind their wife.
Right, that's too much shit to play. And I'm saying this as a man that, you know what I'm saying, done, you know what I mean, did shit I shouldn't have done. But that shit is some shit. Like, you don't want to play with that shit, bro.
I don't play with nobody wife, bro.
Anton said he'll sink his teeth into her skin.
See, that's a problem.
On camera.
You can't be saying
That's
shit like
sexual.
that.
That's not even just flirting. That's sexual.
Yes, that's no bueno. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you respect this woman and you know she respects her husband. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's
the thing though. But that's the thing. Is she doing that? Is she respecting him?
Anton don't
I would
respect
say yeah.
nobody but Anton Daniels. Anton called his wife his chick. Shout out to Cream Weeder. That's not respectful.
Yeah.
Anton, it's a video of Anton saying he ain't trying to change no goddamn baby diapers. He don't want to be around them like that. He's talking when he roasted that one dude that was for changing diapers. He's like, changing diapers? I ain't changed no diapers. I don't want to be around them like that all day. Nigga, you talking about your baby?
I draw the line on the wife. That's what I draw the line on the wife because me personally, I think that you're supposed to respect a man's wife. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you gotta respect your own before you respect someone else's though.
Well,
He said he got a fleet of hoes. He said he has a fleet of hoes, and he always traveling with bad bitches. Plural.
Hold on. That's subjective because every relationship, their contract and how they organize their shit is different. Like I'm not gonna tell you how your marriage is supposed to be and was acceptable in your marriage. There's things you do in your marriage that I would never do in my marriage, but I'm not gonna judge you for that.
What's respectful about online saying you got a fleet of hoes?
Well, that's subjective though, bro. That's what I'm trying to say. Like that's subjective
because DJ.
I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why it's subjective because some women are okay with their husband having a fleet of hoes, or even
saying it online. Saying it online when you got a teenage daughter.
Even saying it online, bro.
But I thought this daughter was so sensitive and affected by the things said on YouTube.
All right, let's get back to the show because some of the supporters want us to get back to the clip. Somebody said, so the CD no handle. He said, damn, Doc, no. Oh, man.
Hey, Doc.
The hostility. He said, damn, Doc, know that this Anton Nuthugger showed up. It's just a matter of time before he start glazing on I'm out good show. Wait a minute, we both finished the interview, bro. Don't go nowhere. I got you. We both
good.
But we all still gonna chime in, but we both finished the interview.
I think August been objective so far though.
That's all I'm doing.
Yeah. I think they troll. They're gonna troll him. Trust me, they're gonna troll him.
I don't know what these people say, dog. I don't even give a fuck.
You know what I mean?
I felt that there were a lot of things that I did not like about everything that went on. So with that, I decided to pull away from the show. So no, I am not.
A smart move.
Is that a
That's
permanent
a no,
termination?
I am not.
Permanent termination?
Yes. I was only doing one show.
Okay, so you're no longer a part of it. Here's another very challenging question, but I have to ask you. I just have to ask you. Have you and Anton ever had sex?
No.
Any?
Hold on. No.
Okay. Any sexual relations?
No.
I don't like a head from the side, but I ain't trying to be
that little part.
Yeah,
I know, man, but everything else good. I know what you're saying.
Yeah. That's the only thing I'll be like.
I'm with you, dog.
If we get mad, I could see her husband getting mad at him bringing that shit up. You know what I'm saying? That's the one thing you go back.
You think she got weird ears? That's why she always makes sure they covered up.
I don't know.
She gotta have to the fuck because of that.
You fucking me up. You fucking it up for me, Aunt. You fucking me up, bro.
That dolphin forehead. She got her hair trying to cover some of that too.
I can see some like.
I'm just saying, when women cover things up, is
you know the thing about it, bro, is a good thing that we not nitpicky like that as dudes.
Because we still take her down.
Yeah.
We looking at something. We trying to look for the positive. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it had to be said though, dog. Because I was thinking the same thing. I was thinking the same shit.
Because all the stuff we say, none of us would run her out no bedroom. If we were single, we'll take her out. If she was cool, we'll fucking date her. And if she was real cool, we'll marry the bitch. If she was,
you fucking right.
If she was cool, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you'll put her out your bed.
That forehead still kind of bulby.
Yeah, to do her on the floor, you would kick her out your bed. That's probably the only.
That's the only time. Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Right.
Just to do it on the floor.
And so to Miss Joy. My fault you had to walk in on this, Miss Joy. Just fucking around.
No.
Any?
Hold on. No.
Okay. Any sexual relations?
No. It's always been strictly professional, and that's.
And you could be professionally sexual.
Oh, I would know.
Well,
so again, it's always been strictly.
Wait. Did she say I wouldn't know?
I wouldn't know.
Oh, I wouldn't know.
Oh, no. It's always been strictly professional, and that's.
And you could be professionally sexual.
or I would know.
Well, that's
So
what I'm asking,
again,
yeah.
it's always been strictly professional. Strictly professional.
I
Like
believe
I
it.
said, Anton has a persona online.
Okay.
I get his persona online, but personally, Anton hasn't done that to me.
Okay. What happened between him and Corey Holcomb? Because the 5150 show, from what we all saw, you were there with Anton, correct?
Mhm.
We didn't see you, but clearly Corey said your name. And I even saw a video that he said Mika could come and do the show. She could come here. I would love for her to come. What happened that was not visible to the public that you can share? Like, we saw a lot, but was there anything behind the scenes? Were the guys agitated initially? I remember, I think I saw something where you said that it was actually on your own show. You said, hey, Corey shook my hand. I met him and he knew I was there. What happened?
Okay, so we got to the studio and
Let's back up a little.
okay.
Again, here's another invitation, correct? It's another
Yes.
invitation from Anton, an invitation.
No, well, no.
Corey, did Corey invite you?
No. So this is how this rolled out.
Sure.
So Anton decided to put together a podcast tour that he was going to do, and that he's still on actually, that he was going to go to different locations. Cool. I am the only person on Anton's program that is an actual content creator, not a panelist, not a guest. I'm an actual content creator. So-
Wait.
Because I'm the only one that wants to do content.
Did Mika just stunt on the rest of the gang? Oh my gosh.
Oh my God.
Did she
Hey.
just flex? Did she do an innocent flex? You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
I'm not
hey,
a analyst like the rest. I'm a content creator. You know what I mean? It's like
I think she
Hey,
was
but
being
hey, which
honest.
doctor though?
Watch
Yeah, she
this
being
shit.
honest. Which doctor? Now you get up and you get on this stream, even the days you don't want to. You know what I'm saying? You feel like shit when you ain't get your shit done, right? It's a
Yeah.
difference between being a content creator and getting up here and just giving your opinion. You know what I'm saying? When you got to drop them videos, you got to
I
make
see
sure
what
that you.
you're saying.
So
The
you
people
feel what I'm
with
saying?
channels, the people with channels and the people making content is got a little more at stake than people who.
Yeah, my nigga.
Yeah.
I think she was being honest, and what she's saying is like, look, I got more going on here than most of them. Like most of them, they're just panelists on Anton Daniels' show, and
Right.
I'm just a content creator that's on that panel.
And not even on,
ain't that different.
not even that though. Not even that though. They depended on Anton. They visibility is totally dependent on Anton. With her visibility, that's her own shit. So either she
Right. If Anton don't go live, we don't see them.
right, my
Nobody
nigga.
gonna
Whereas
watch her
literally
shit.
all of us on this panel and also frequent all of these smaller panels, most of us is content creators. But
we
a
got
lot of
our own
people who be on them big panels, a lot of them, even on Lapeef, a lot of the guys I see on Lapeef, a lot of them don't got their own channel aside from like Illo and Darwin. I don't even know who else got channels up there.
But remember, Doc, I said that to you the other day, just real quick. That was the problem Anton had with Fight Club. He didn't like that. He
Didn't like that the other people was content creator. I see what you're saying.
Or they decided to become content creators after being on Fight Club. He preferred that, hey, if you're gonna be on Fight Club, nigga, that's what you do. Your ass is just on Fight Club. Y'all getting
So you think it was more like something selfish or more like a conflict of interest?
No, the nigga narcissist. He don't want nobody to have shit. He want to be needed. It's a fucking power play.
Yeah, like I say, some people like to that he want to stand on the shoulders of others, so that way he can talk down to people and tell them how low they are. When the whole time you only up there because you standing on their damn shoulders. That's it.
Cause Slimmy has enough traction now to start his own channel and get his thing going like Freezy and grow it up without getting bitched by Anton fucking 2 times a week.
And Quinton been in the space, so I'm pretty sure he could start his channel. But I see Quinton more as a paneler. I can't really imagine how a Quinton channel would be. You know what I'm saying? Like Slimmy, probably I could see him with his own channel, but Quinton, I don't know what he would do. Probably like a gaming channel, a biker channel.
The other thing is though, a lot of dudes ain't built for that though, bro. Because it take a lot to really be a content creator. Like you really gotta be consistent. You know what I mean? Most motherfuckers can't even get monetized, my nigga. So it's really hard to do this shit. So your heart really gotta be in this shit before you even jump into it like that for real. A lot of people comfortable just getting fed by by a nigga. You know what I'm saying?
And that ain't too. You can't get too comfortable being fed by another nigga.
Hell no.
But it is what it is, though. I know I'm
Yeah.
not, but that's how some niggas rock. You know what I'm saying? I know I don't agree with that, but some niggas rock like that. They happy where they at. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Especially when that motherfucker ain't truly feeding you. I'm telling you, hungry dogs ain't loyal, bro.
Right.
Then niggas loyal to Anton.
I mean, it seemed like they gaining from being an Anton. Some of them could leverage. They could leverage a lot of the exposure if they really get some hustle about themselves. You know what I mean?
She doing it right now. She leveraging it right now. She got it. They interested in what she got to say right now. If she wasn't a part of that, you know what I'm saying?
If she wasn't trying to stick too hard to being on some MAGA shit, to me, she's limiting her potential by trying to pigeonhole herself into some political MAGA feel. Like, I mean, you could be in all that shit and still be a conservative, still be a Republican, still talk about that shit, but just pigeonholing yourself into that political field, that shit is the field that you got to be too polished, because it's politics. You got to be polished, you got to be media trained, you got to be politically correct. That's not you don't want to pigeonhole in you don't want to pigeonhole yourself in that shit. The only way I would go into some shit like this if I'm running for some type of office, bro. Like,
But also, this is the time when that type of content, it slows down. It slowed down for a lot of people. It boosts up around election time.
Yep.
You know, that
the
to
views
it.
and shit.
Yeah. And that's how a lot of people
in
use
office,
their
though,
platforms, but things have slowed down right now.
Now
And
with
they're
Trump
not
in
going to
office,
pick
though,
back
my
up
nigga.
again until, I'm just saying that they're not going to pick up again until like halfway through next year. And that's when it's really going to pick up and people going to.
But she not that good at that politics shit though. And she had this dude kicking her ass. She can't even like. She's not bright, yo. She's not a shining star.
I don't know. I think she's pretty smart than me.
I think she should find a lot of things to see.
Flora said Aaron O show
videos. Yeah.
Aaron O show was so low viewed he started hiding shows, and these dudes are so afraid of authentic growth without a YouTube pimp is not instant popularity.
It's not.
I don't think Aaron I don't know he was hiding shows. I thought I ain't seen him live in a while though. You know what I'm saying? I think Aaron's show was doing good.
Aaron O was just live tonight.
He was live today.
He was just live
there you
tonight.
go.
Off was on there.
Yeah, he was out today. He and I think he went in live yesterday too.
But what Flo is saying is them hoes don't want to go out on a stroll unless they got the pimp. Damn. So Flo just referred to them people as hoes on the stroll. That's fucked up, man.
And it looked like somebody posted. You might have. I don't know if you meant to do this, but it looked like, you know what I mean. Y'all niggas just be glitching, bro. Y'all just be tripping. You know what I'm saying? It's glitching.
So this person constantly said weird Tourette stuff.
So the luxury bucket list to Anthony Masculate Men is a part of his brand. I don't know about that shit.
That person constantly repeats that several times a night every time Anton done come up. Say also, I like to watch and sit back and watch Anton make money off y'all loser black men. That's one of those people. Yeah. I just see the trolls on
On Anton's program, that is an actual content creator, not a panelist, not a guest. I'm an actual content creator. So
why are you the only one?
Because I'm the only one that wants to do content outside of Anton.
Are you the only beautiful one on his team?
But there's other pretty women there. But whatever you think, that's what you think. But there's other women.
Do you think you look better than his wife?
No, I'm not going to answer that question.
This nigga so gangster.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Hey man.
This is a good interview. This is a damn good interview.
This nigga is one of the most biggest bandits. Official. We gotta send membership.
The bandits. One of the most biggest bandits.
We gotta come on. We gotta let this nigga's a bandit in a suit right now, bro.
Somebody send a super chat so we can hear the hero song. This nigga a hero. Somebody send something so we can hear the hero song.
I got the hero. You know, I got the hero song waiting on. That's a good idea. I got
this
the
nigga
hero
is our hero. This nigga a hero right here. This nigga champion.
like $10, and we're gonna run the hero song by Sim God. You know what I'm saying? but in the meantime, in between time, let's hear what it. This lady sound like she need a hero right now.
You think you look better than his wife?
No, I'm not going to answer that question because that's just
No, I mean,
ridiculous.
again, these are.
Damn, she not gonna answer that question, bro. God damn.
That's actually the first time she actually gave the right answer. Like, you're not supposed to answer that question.
Yeah, that shit is, you know what?
Because she
Damn, we
wouldn't have
gotta
to lie. She wouldn't have to lie. That's why she would answer.
Hey, no, that's when you actually embellish. Look, I'm not going to answer that question, but I will say Anton's wife.
Because she could say
And
no.
then I'm just saying that's when you elaborate and give a little extra. I think she's a beautiful woman, but I'm not going to answer that question.
Yeah, she didn't do that part though. She just said, "I'm not gonna answer." She knew if she had to say yes, that would have been a motherfucking lie.
That's politically
So it would've
correct.
been fucked up. If she had to say no, it would have been a lie.
We so the Andre Brown. You know what I'm saying? It's that time. We gotta run that hero one time for the one time. It's about that time. Appreciate you, Andre Brown, for the
Money counting team. Money counting team. Money counting team.
I'm going through a lot over here. It's hard for a pimp. You know, it's hard out here for a pimp when he trying to get his money for the rent.
Put duct tape over their mouth. Put duct tape over their mouth.
Hey Doc, you did that mix?
Oh my God!
You say what?
You did that edit?
Oh yeah.
It looked like it got your touch on it, dog.
I remade the hero song and then I put Sim God because I seen him singing the song, so I had to line up his lip sync for the shit. That shit was funny though. The whole time I was doing that shit, I was crying, bro.
I look, you had to be.
Cause I heard it. If you heard him singing it without the lip sync when he's singing it, this shit is funny, bro. That nigga is a funny dude, bro. This nigga says Sweetwater man know how to get the tea. Come on, man. Come on, man.
I don't think they do Sweetwater no more. I believe him.
I don't think he's Sweetwater. I need evidence. You know what I'm saying? All right, and show to T-Dub in the building.
There's other ones.
Do you think you look better than his wife?
No, I'm not going to answer that question because that's just
No, I mean,
ridiculous.
again, these are things that were sent to me. People have said, "Can you please ask her how she feels?"
Why would I answer that? Why would I subject another woman to answering something that is absolutely insane?
Classy, classy answer.
Fair enough.
That was
Go
a great
ahead.
answer.
And it's disrespectful.
And that picture was
She could have given the woman a
disrespectful.
compliment at the
Was there
same
the
time.
second one?
Yes.
That second picture?
Yes.
She,
I
What
said-
did you just say?
I'm just saying that would have been the
to that
classy way
bullshit.
to answer it, August.
She did
coulda
it perfectly.
Like, I think she's a beautiful woman, but I'm not going to answer that question. That's the classy way to answer it.
Stay
Or
away from
she think, or
Stay
she
away
think, she think Rita is beautiful, but she don't think she don't think no woman is more beautiful than her. Every woman should think she's the most beautiful or some shit like that. That's what I was expecting her to say. You know what I mean?
Something, bro. You can throw a
That sound like a more of a girl answer.
Well,
Like,
you gotta
every
remember, she's
woman
not
is
that
beautiful.
smart. That's why she don't need to do this politics shit. That wasn't a
But how
bad
she
answer.
answered this, bro, is kind of bad because it sounds like she do think she's better looking than Rita.
Exactly.
she's like,
She
I'm
is
not
better
gonna
looking than
answer.
Rita.
But that was
She's
not the
objectively
best
better
answer.
looking than Rita. We
She
not
is
about
not
to
the
say that
best
bullshit
answer.
thing.
Yeah, but
But
he didn't ask you
staying
the
away
question.
from it?
He asked her the question.
I know what you're
Most-
saying, but
if-
let's just level the playing field right here. Objectively speaking, she look way better than Rita. We men here having a conversation, right? So we all know that, right? But for her to stay away from it, I think that was the best move. Don't
No, but
feed
you
into
can
none
stay
of that
away
bullshit.
from it a little better. Like that wasn't the best way to stay away from
That
it.
was one of the
that's not
worst
a
ways
I
to
think it
stay
was
away from
perfect.
it.
I think it
That's
was.
not
I
a
thought it was a
fully
good way.
media trained answer she gave.
She probably should have just say what kind
I
of
don't think
question is that, or say next question. Like, you know what I mean?
Facts. Now that's how you stay away from it.
DJ, real quick, to what the brother just said, about objectively, she looks better. I mean, look, only thing I'm gonna say is that we gotta remember that, like, when it comes to looks, when it comes to like attractiveness, that is very much so subjective. You
There's
got,
a subjective element to it.
I'm just saying to land it, yeah, respect to you. You got brothers like myself, honestly, believe it or not, I'm just into darker complected women. Period. So it's like, you know, the whole look spectrum, like that's very subjective. So all I'm saying is us as men, when we up here and we're saying what we're saying, I think we need to be careful when we say things like automatically everybody just thinks she looks better because
I
you
didn't say
didn't
everybody.
not like that, but you
Look,
were
check it out.
insensitive.
If you line up 100 dudes, more than 51 of them is going to say she looked better than Rita. That's just a fact.
Have you done the poll?
We don't have to. We could do a poll right here in this microcosm.
It's not. It's just
right here.
that
Hey, Doc.
I
do you think
gotta
that she
agree
look
with
better?
August on that.
Do you
To
think
be
that she look
honest-
better?
To be honest with you,
Do you
bro,
think
the
she
thing
look better?
about it, not even if a woman is not my type, not my persuasion, I could still acknowledge if there's a beautiful woman. You know what I'm saying? And I think most niggas, if we ask any random group, you know what I'm saying, of niggas, the majority of them is gonna say that she's better looking than Rita.
Yeah, the
And
vast
it's not
majority.
based on no
Objectively
complexion. It's
real
based
quick.
on several different things. Don't get me wrong. I think Rita is a beautiful looking woman.
too.
All of us
Me
would
too.
attest to that. Rita
Yeah.
ain't
Yeah.
ugly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Otherwise
Okay.
there would be no
So-
ranking,
so
bro.
all I'm saying-
All women are 10s if you think like that. That means
I mean,
that
no,
you
it
can't
would
you
all
can't
be a
say
matter of
nothing is
opinion.
acceptable.
I'm just saying
no,
there's more of a politically correct, like media trained answer to give right
Yeah,
there.
yeah. I see what y'all saying about that. I
That's
just agree,
all
but
I'm
I see
saying.
what y'all saying. I agree
Man,
with that, but I see what
I
y'all
would just like to land it for myself. All I'm saying, basically, in a nutshell, fellas, is that, you know, when we talk about this, like, monolith of, like what people are into, like, bro, you got folks that love fat chicks. You got dudes that love short chicks. You got dudes that love tall chicks. You got dudes that love light, dark, and everything else. So all I'm saying is you have to still keep that component in perspective. That would not be every single person. You know what I'm saying? So
And don't sleep on Rita. This is Rita up here. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't
Don't
nobody
sleep.
sleeping on her. Ain't nobody sleeping on her. We just, we being objective here. We're not saying every man going
Right. I'm trying to show him
That's our
too.
point.
Like, we're not saying that Rita is ugly at all. Nobody's saying that.
His mic is
Yeah, your mic is crazy.
Rita looks really fit. She's not ugly. She's really fit. But this chick, even with her big forehead, is just prettier. It is not because of skin complexion or none of that. But Rita ain't ugly. And I don't think beauty is as subjective as people think, because I believe in the golden ratio and I believe in symmetry. if
There's
you're
a subjective element to it, but it ain't
Yeah.
all
Right.
subjective,
It
you know
is
what
a
I'm saying?
subjective element.
Right.
It's like
It's
within
not all subjective.
within everybody who fit what beauty is, then people gonna subjectively choose
Yeah.
their preferences. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
you
saying?
know what I
It's kinda
mean?
like
Nobody preferences is a butt
Exactly
ugly
the same.
chick. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's kind of like
yeah, that's
I
true.
can see
Yeah,
I can see a light skinned chick and say she a 10, and DJ will see the dark skinned chick and say she a 10.
Mhm.
But I like light skin, he like dark skin. Well, I'd be like, well, that chick ain't no 10. She a 8. He said mine's a 8. But neither one of us will say they ugly.
Right.
You know what I'm
right,
saying?
yeah,
'Cause
right.
beauty
They,
just
it
ain't as
definitely ain't no
subjective as you
5.
think.
She definitely ain't no 5. You know what I'm saying?
chick,
So we in the
chick that
range.
another nigga call a 10, you would never call a 3.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
but it does some subjective on a base level is not subjective. You know what I'm saying? After we get past that base level, that foundation, now we
Yes.
go into subjective preference. You know what I mean?
Subjectivity, yeah.
But then there's so much more that goes into it. Okay, so you're talking about beauty standards, which is what he just asked, and then when you're talking about attraction, that can be like totally subjective.
Yes.
Because there can be somebody that consider, even like Unc said, symmetrical features just make them more beautiful, but the other person just omits a different level of sexual energy that you're attracted to.
Right.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Some women got
Like,
more
it's
sex appeal. Right.
real, dude, and that's subjective. That's
Yeah.
subjective. That's situational. That's case by case.
That's
That's
right.
what Katie was saying in the entire interview. I appreciate you going for helping me clarify that and get it in my head. Thank you, bro.
Subject another woman to answering something that is absolutely insane.
But fair enough. Go ahead.
And it's disrespectful.
And that picture was disrespectful.
But she was there.
She was there at the second one?
Yes.
That second picture?
Yes.
Did she take the picture of you leaning on her husband?
I sent you the video. Why play that?
I'll show that video when she was sitting on his lap.
And what were we doing in the video?
I think I saw you in the back, and maybe y'all were doing a show or something.
Yeah, we were doing an after-hour show.
And he told his wife to come on over and sit down. But
now,
All right, y'all. Y'all trying to speculate what's going on in this shit. Let me see who we go. We got Ant up here. On be streaming live. Let's look at this shit. I just want to look at this interaction.
Video when she was sitting on his lap.
And what were we doing in the video?
I think I saw you in the back, and maybe y'all were doing a show or something.
Yeah, we were doing an after-hour show.
And he told his wife to come on over and sit down. But I
now,
think
hold
you're
on. Now
using
you would no.
that isolated.
Unc, what say you about this video right here? Check this out.
Say that.
I'll show that video when she was sitting on his lap.
And what were we doing in the video?
I think I saw you in the back, and maybe y'all were doing a show or something.
Yeah, we were doing an after-hour show.
And he told his wife to come on over and sit down. But
You know what? Let me not. I don't want to look too much into it.
the video when she was sitting on his lap.
That's weird.
And what were we doing in the video?
I think I saw you in the back, and maybe y'all were doing a show or something.
Yeah, we were doing an after-hour show.
And he told his wife to come on over and sit down. But
now,
I think
hold
you're
on.
using
Now you would no.
that isolated.
No, that's not isolated. That was the entire day. So
No, I mean isolated your history
No.
with him.
no,
Okay.
that the only one that she hasn't that she wasn't at was the first one at the game. Outside of that, Rita is there. Now I'm not in charge of her schedule. I don't
And
know
that's
what she's
even
doing.
scarier.
She's there most of the time, which
Well, I
is
just think it's scarier if a
99.99% of the
wife-
time.
but I don't know her, I haven't
she
spoken with
she
her.
does a lot of the business dealing. She does the emails. She does the scheduling because she actually scheduled my flight.
Sure.
She does those. So Anton is not the person that actually does it. He has an assistant, but a lot of the times his wife does it.
Yeah.
Rita
and
flying
he has
his
a husband,
hoes,
wife,
his
and
fleet of
husband,
hoes
yeah.
and bitches.
Yeah. And sometimes those individuals, wife or husband, can be accepting of different arrangements.
Okay, but what does that have to do with me? My arrangement is business and personal.
Right. That's
It's
what I
not
mean.
personal.
That's what I mean. That arrangement. Yeah.
So no, it's not an arrangement. It's an actual business.
No, it's an
No,
arrangement
words
by
matter.
a contract.
Words matter.
Yeah.
And the
I'm
contract.
very fastidious when it comes
Yeah,
to
I know.
words.
And the and you're also a fast talker. So
Did Anton book the flight to LA?
you fast.
I mean, did Rita book the flight to LA to go to Corey?
Hey, Doc, you laughing about the shot she just threw at you? Also a fast talker. She like, yo,
Right. She's, that's why she's answering to Nor. She's not answering on direct because he's such a fast talker that she can't answer direct. Because while she's answering, she's trying to process what he asked her. He's
She a slow thinker. Yeah, he ain't a fast talker. She a slow thinker.
Bro, why you think she dumb, Unc? This girl, I think Mika's smart, bro.
We watched the whole interview. That's why we think she dumb.
Okay, I didn't see the whole interview. I ain't
saying she like dumb.
I
but
think
she ain't on par with this nigga by far. And maybe he just make her look dumb.
Right.
But
I'm
I saw her some of the questions she could have answered. She average IQ. She's not even smart.
I'm gonna tell you. I don't think so. I'm gonna tell you why. Especially because of how cold she is. Because most chicks, they could just get off on their looks and just find a nigga to take care of them, especially with her looks. But
she got one. That goofy ass husband that let her hang with Anton.
Listen, I know what you're saying. But I think she's a smart person, bro. Like objectively, like just thinking about it, I think she's a smart person. I think this is a tough interview. This dude is the question that this dude is asking are some fucking direct, tough questions, and she ain't run. She's still navigating it. You know what I'm saying? You could critique how she responded, but I think overall she's a smart person, dog.
Everything I think she got, that husband that we don't know who the fuck is, funded it. From her shitty ass music career to whatever business endeavor she got. You know how when you got a pretty fine wife and she got hopes and dreams and niggas just put money into her failed endeavors? Yeah, it's one of those situations.
Yeah, like her raggedy ass music videos.
Yeah.
We saw that earlier.
Oh man, let's play the clip. Y'all niggas.
Real quick,
I gotta see that shit.
Look,
I
don't know. I mean, the woman already said, like, okay, she said Anton's online persona isn't the same as his real life persona. So she's already subscribed to the fact that her and likely the people that be around her, they're different online than they are in real life. So I don't know.
Say he real.
I'm saying I don't know enough about this woman to say if she's smart or dumb, but I'll agree with what somebody said in the chat earlier. She's not very quick-witted.
Yeah, that's what we
I'm not gonna call her dumb.
Just because you're smart, just because you're smart don't mean you're quick with it. Just because you're quick don't mean you're sharp. There is nuances to it. She could be smart, but that don't mean you could be smart and graduate college and a crackhead run circles around you. So don't, you know what I'm saying?
But you can't not be quick with it and want to do political fucking correspondence. So she really need to get back in her pop culture bag, because this ain't for her with her level of display today. That's what I mean.
I had to step it up. That's all. But this is a tough.
There you go. She might just be a little out of her wheelhouse.
Yeah, she gotta step it up. Y'all gotta admit that this is a fucking tough interview. Ain't nobody coming on. Ain't nobody taking interviews like this and not running you, especially the female.
I don't think it's a tough interview. I think it's
only tough if you lying. It's only tough if you
lying. The questions
lying.
that they asking, bro, that's some like real life.
Only if you got something to hide.
I gotta agree with Unc on that. It becomes a tough interview when you're trying to skew a narrative and you're trying to make it seem a certain way instead of just answering.
And especially if you and you know what? Especially if you're doing that, plus you unprepared. No, you fucked in the game.
But look,
she ain't prepared for this shit, and I'm surprised. All of this shit is fresh. She should have been sharp going into this interview, bro.
Because this question was very direct.
Nah, but listen, sometimes the way people
they could have been in the same situation she was in. This would not have been a tough interview for some people.
Bro, sometimes the way people frame questions, the way that they use and frame questions will put you in like a pigeonhole, and you gotta like make sure you answer it the right way, because even if you answer it truthfully, it might sound like some other shit.
Well, he didn't do none of those kind of questions. The only one he did close to that was the one where he asked how her wife looked. That's the only one.
That's what I'm saying. That's
the only one. That was the only one. The rest of them been like almost yes or no. Right, DJ? They've been almost yes or no.
I just got here. I gotta see it, but I just got here.
Yes,
based
no,
on what I'm seeing right now, that was another
not,
one.
Maybe, possibly. When she could have answered things pretty simply, but she chose to start like over explaining herself and kind of talking herself into being drilled even harder. So look, it's a tough interview for certain people, and certain people this would have been a simple interview for.
It's a tough interview if you ain't being honest, or you trying to be evasive, and you trying to leave out certain details and not tell that's when this interview get tough. Because
I don't know, man.
I could have answered all these questions straightforward and easy on the first thing. Even if I had to say, but he had to twist shit because she is certain shit she couldn't say. Like it took forever just to get her. It took her forever just to say if her husband ever met Anton in person or on the phone or anything.
She said,
took
look
a long
at
time
this.
for that, bro.
Look at this, bro. The man, I remember that shit. I remember that exact shit. That's never gonna leave my fucking brain. The man asked her if Anton ever met her husband. She's like, yeah. He's like, in person. She's like, no. She's like, virtually. You know what I'm saying? She's like, no. So really, he met your husband.
So he like, has Anton met your husband? She was like, well, you know, she told a little story.
No, I remember now what she said. When he asked if Anton met your husband, she said not in person.
Yeah.
And then he said virtually, and she can't even answer. He never met your husband.
Well, the answer was he didn't meet her at all.
At all.
But
right?
she said not in person. But she didn't want to say that. So she tried to outwit this nigga, said not in person. He like, but did he meet you virtually then? But she was trying to like expecting him to.
Which it would have been simple if she would have just answered the question. Look, I used to coach people on how to interview, and like rule number 1, never lose sight of the questions that are asked of you, because somebody can elaborate on a question and they could throw a lot of fluff in there to throw you off. So just like Doc was saying, if you're thinking hard about not just the answer, but the answer that's going to sound the best, you can easily lose sight of the question that was asked of you, say some shit that's not even an answer to the question that was asked of you. And that's how she got caught up.
DJ,
that's what she was doing all interview. She's giving a long-winded answer and going away from the question.
DJ, can you find the AI to find that part again?
Which part? With the
about her
I'll put it up on another tab.
Did I see your husband? Yeah. Did he ever meet the husband part?
But look, this interview sound like a gotcha interview, bro.
It's only gotcha interview.
Based off of hold on, bro. Based off of what I just heard, my nigga. Look, based off of what I just heard, wait, are you cuter than his wife? Like that sound like some gotcha. All the questions I've been hearing,
that part was gotcha, like but the rest was.
It sound like some gotcha shit, bro. So this is a tough
interview. I think it could all be seen as some gotcha shit, because everything in this interview is to extract some spicy shit. This whole interview was to extract the salacious,
he getting them views.
But it's only got you when you. It's only got you right here, boy. It's only got you when you guilty. It's only got you when you guilty. You can't get a motherfucker that ain't did nothing.
I'm gonna tell you how you wrong. You ever had a politician that you know is a good dude, but he go into the opposite ring? You know what I'm saying? Like a Democrat going into the Republican ring, or a Republican going to the way they ask questions and interview is gonna be totally different on each side. The Republicans gonna get them Democrats. I got your interview, same likewise. So
he didn't get no trap questions, but that one about how real look.
There was a couple of them I heard. I gotta think about it, but there was a couple of them I heard that sound like some gotcha shit. This and look, even if
just because they get you don't mean it's gotcha.
No, nigga, no.
Just because the question will make you look. Just because the question will make a bitch look bad don't mean it's a gotcha question.
Hey, August, he got you there, bro. Hey,
just because it'll get you don't mean it's a gotcha question, bro.
He got you, August.
Let me take this. Let me stop sharing this right here, and I'm both we both get back to this, but I just needed to fast forward here, right? And by the way, the AI did work on that shit is official now. Every video is not on. You know what I'm saying?
You was able to do it through YouTube?
Yeah, through YouTube. That ask thing. Let me show you this thing right at the bottom here. You go here, you go to ask, and you ask it what you're looking for. I ask it to show me the timestamp of when he asks about her husband.
That's fucking
and it's mostly accurate. Most of the time, it's like 80% accurate, I would say.
That's dope as fuck.
That's that Gemini.
Your husband.
Yeah. That should save a lot of save a lot of time, bro.
I'm gonna call you tomorrow on Instagram, bro. I want to see, just to chop it up with you, cause
just hit me like in the afternoon time and shit.
I gotta sleep too. I ain't getting up until later. So
yeah, me too, bro. I'll be knocked the fuck up.
Yeah, I'm right with
you. Yeah. And has Anton met your husband?
In person, absolutely not.
He has not met him in person. Has he met him over the phone or in DM? What other form of introduction when you say not in person?
Because a lot of people assume that,
Answer the question, ho.
you have
Let her
to
go.
it has
Not
Let
this
her go,
again.
man. Let me just. I want to hear what she got to
We
say.
would have let her
go,
talk.
dog.
We would have let her
Let
go.
her go.
Let her go so he can hear this bullshit.
go,
over
man.
the
That shit.
phone or by in DM. What other form of introduction when you say
Wait,
not?
the only reason I'm pausing it because I want to play it in its entirety because I want y'all to hear her
My bad,
first answer. Right?
Yeah.
Have you met Anton's wife?
yes.
How would you describe her?
She's when I say probably one of the nicest people I've ever met in my life.
Back too
That
far.
lady is probably one of the nicest people I've ever met.
Yeah. And has Anton met your husband?
Check this out.
In person, absolutely not.
Right?
He has not met him
No.
in person. Has he met him over the phone or by in DM? What other form of introduction when you say not in person?
Because a lot of people assume that, when you have to see people, it has to be in person, or that if you don't meet them in person, then it's something or whatever. So
No, so I'm saying, what's the form of communication
I mean,
that he met your husband?
they don't have a form of communication where they talk.
Wait, did they talk though? Have they talked?
They
the
don't
question.
got a form of communication. They haven't met. What is going on? bro?
Have they talked though? That's what I want to know. Have they
All right,
had
let's
like
let her
some kind of
continue.
more
You know what? Let's let her
time? That's what I'm
continue.
listening for.
That he met your
I mean,
husband.
they don't have a form of communication where they talk back and forth.
Yeah, so but you said he did not meet your husband in person.
No,
Is that to imply that he met him virtually?
no,
So he's never met your husband.
no.
And why is that?
Oh my God!
All right. Yeah.
There you go.
Bullshit! 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 Bullshit!
Let me run the first question by real quick. Had he met your husband? And it was yes or no. Instead, but she went with
no.
not in person. To imply some shit. And if he had let that implication ride, she would have corrected him.
I see what you're saying.
Right,
I was
right.
saying. I got you. Y'all got that one. You got. I got it.
After that part, I stopped as innocent. You know what I'm saying? After that part, I was like, nah,
'cause
you
you being
kind of
deceptive in that.
complicit.
Yeah,
In August, this kind of shit happened on several other questions.
Well,
This
yeah,
ain't the
yeah,
first
it
instance
does.
of
Yeah,
this.
he's right. It
I
happens.
see
on
why y'all going so
several
hard
other
on it, but you want to know why? You want to know why I was jumping at it? Because of that gotcha question that I jumped in on with the are you prettier than his wife shit. So I'm like, man, this must have been how the whole interview was.
Oh
You know?
no, because he got his shit
he
off.
led up
That's
to that part.
You know what though? Because he got his shit off. Is no way as a strategic interviewer. Is no way you're gonna ask that shit before you get your shit out. Because you asking
Right.
shit like did somebody get up and leave. You gotta
Yeah,
make sure you get your input.
Yeah.
No, he's just
At the
fucking
end.
around.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah,
he's fucking around.
yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah, no. That's when he. Hey,
What's the
remember he had a list of questions that people sent into him. So
Yeah.
once he got all that other stuff out, he was like, "Yeah, I'm just gonna start asking the list of the questions that the that the audience
And then
had
blame
given
it on
me."
the list.
Mhm.
It's the list, man.
Form
It's
of
not me. It's the list. That's what he was doing.
communication
I mean,
that he met your
they
husband
I
don't.
just want to remember this because I might gotta use this timestamp one time for the one
in
time.
person. Has he met him over the
I say probably one of the nicest people I've ever met in my life. That lady is probably one of the nicest people I've ever met.
Yeah. And has Anton met your husband?
In person, absolutely not.
He has not met him
No.
in person. Has he met him over the phone or by in DM? What other form of introduction when you say not in person?
Because a lot of people assume that
This lady's lying. This lady's a liar, man. Let's take this shit out of the screen, but she's a liar, bro. Bless you. Shalom. This lady's on some bullshit right here. We better run it, though. We almost out of here. Well, not almost, but you know.
but okay, but I listen.
Sure.
However, no, she does a lot of the bookings, so she knows who's coming in and out and things like that. But like I said, that last one that we were just talking about, she was there the entire time. That's why in the video I sent you, she just came on in. She'd been sitting there the entire day.
Okay, going back to Corey. So you were there, you arrived, and the show starts.
No.
Well, let's skip past everything else and just get to the crux of it.
Okay.
What do you think really sets off either Corey or Anton?
At what part?
At any part. You were there, so you may have witnessed or have seen characteristics that could have been combustible
I
and
think
sort
both
of
of them.
inflamed them.
I think both of them set each other off because you have two men that are good at what they do, two men that are trying to get their point of view across as what is the best view.
Sure.
And they don't not only not agree on political things, they don't agree on certain values.
But what's the issue? Because it
So
seems like
they're-
Corey doesn't like that Anton allegedly espouses white America's thinking, or he minimizes Black people, or his role as a conservative prowess, if you will, seems to demean and diminish the light of Black Americans. And Corey is perturbed and turned off by that. And Corey, therefore, or maybe Anton sort of, well, Corey said something about sucking, male parts or something. And I think what actually happened, I can't remember who said what.
So
I think Corey said kissing white people
kissing white people's
behind. Yeah.
And then Anton said, well, you sucked of Black people.
Yes.
And he just didn't like the sucking comment.
Yeah. Now I was disturbed that honestly Corey was that upset. I mean, I get the respectability component.
I thought it was just a bat because you just said, I kiss somebody's butt, so I'm just upping this one. Well, you do this to Black people, and a lot of people, use that.
Yeah, but in the urban Black
terminology,
community, you can't say to another man, suck something. But I also think
But
Anton
also
had a
the
right
the
to say what
context-
he said about you can't tell me that I'm kissing somebody's behind.
Correct. And you can't tell
legislate.
somebody how they feel
That's
about the disrespectful comment.
That's
so
correct.
some people may not feel that, saying you kiss white man's, but if you feel the way Corey feels, then maybe you don't. Because
We still having this dumb argument like those two
that
things
so-
equal when talking shit.
It's really not.
I'm not
but
even- I didn't
people
even
gonna
wanna get
pretend
into
that
it.
is.
Yeah,
Those things
I
are
agree,
not
though.
remotely equal when talking shit.
It's
just
not equal, but the dynamics that nobody wants to talk about is no, they're not equal when somebody's looking for an excuse to come up in your face. Like
Yeah.
that's what it is. We done all been there. Like, bro,
The
if you don't
shit
like
that's not
somebody
equal.
and
You
you're
gotta
ready
fight,
to
you
fight
gotta
them, you
fight.
just step on their shoe.
It's just
And
not
it's like,
equal.
and what are you gonna do about it? And I think that's what
I
it
would
was.
say
Corey ain't
it's
have
not
no
equal.
intention, man.
I would say this, and it's not equal, but in a back and forth altercation, you're gonna always try to up the other person.
Yes.
Somebody pick up a stick, you're gonna pick up a fucking sword. Then another person pick up a Glock, then another person pick up a whole AR, another person get a grenade. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna you're not gonna
Gonna
meet
one up.
them with the exact shit. Nobody does that shit. So I get it.
It's not equal. It's not
agree
equal
with
in
that. I'm just
general.
saying,
I
I
usually do.
personally believe
It's not.
Corey
It's not.
really
But
just
but
wanted
when
an
I,
excuse to get out of that seat. And he took
Who?
it.
You think
That's how
Corey
it is.
had
You
an
just
excuse?
tie somebody up, and it's like, yo, look, F
I don't
you,
think so.
and I'm gonna say what I want to you, and if you say anything back, it's smoke.
But
I
this is
dare
what
you
I'm
to say
saying.
something.
If but look at this. If we know that somebody gonna always up the other one, then we can't say nothing about Corey with the T-shirt and shit like that.
And I got something for y'all though. The pattern in Anton. This is what Anton do. Remember when Q said you caping for women? That boy replied with you gay for women.
Yeah, I got
That
him.
shit don't even
I
make
had to
no
get him on
sense.
that one,
So
boy.
and then
I did a whole video on that.
DJ reviewed several videos of Anton's someone saying Anton talk shit. Someone said something back, then Anton take it to fucking left field.
To hell, yeah.
Yeah, so that it's the same shit.
They
with
go
Corey.
low, we go to hell.
That proves the point that he knew it wasn't equal. But when Corey went off on him, he played victim, acting like, well, you said I do this. He knew what Corey said wasn't the same as him, because that's what Anton do. How the hell you caping for women, turn to you gay for women, to later on saying I'm gonna get my ass blown out? That's what he told the man.
I agree with that
He
point.
came for women.
I agree with that point. I agree with that point. But this shit with Corey, I think that was about what in my opinion. The shit with Q, fuck no. He was on some other shit with that. But
Oh,
this
that
shit
nigga
with
do
Corey,
that
I
shit
think
wasn't equal
they
to.
close to what and what with this one, bro. I
No,
get what you're saying.
I would agree, but I'm just saying we can't look at it through the lens of two men that respect each other. I don't think that Anton might have had some respect for Corey, but I really don't think it was the other way around. And I think Corey really could have said anything. I mean, I'm sorry, Anton could have said anything to him. Corey was getting out of that damn seat. He ain't
Bro,
like the nigga. It could have been anything. It could have
Auntie,
been
you right about that shit because the
I agree.
whole reason for the coming together and collab was to come together to disagree. They didn't went up there to come to no conclusion. Two opposing ideologies. We're gonna come up here and hash it out. The shit just get more than both of them could have handled. But it was gonna get hostile. They planned to go up there and get hostile. I think either Anton or Corey said behind the scenes, they said, I'm not about to hold back. You know what I'm saying? They say they're not about to hold back. So this shit it just went out of hand, you know what I'm saying? Out of both of their control.
Yeah,
Especially-
right though. He thought Anton was gonna back down, and he didn't. That's what he thought. He thought
Well, no,
Anton was gonna. That's what I
Anton,
think.
but he didn't back down, but he also didn't stand up neither.
But,
Right, he kinda
it didn't play how he exactly thought it was gonna play out. Like, oh man, my bad. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna say that again. It didn't play out like that. So,
But
when you
my
close the
point
gap,
is this, and this happens amongst men all of the time. It could have been anything. When they met up in the green room, Corey could have been drinking. He said, "This little midget motherfucker come in here trying to flex his money. I wish that motherfucker would say something to me." It could have been anything like that. I don't know what it is, but I think it was some kind of dynamic like that where he was just like, "Fuck him, off rip. I wish the motherfucker would." And then he
Let's
did.
take some more of this shit. And be love, behave. Leave this man hairline alone, man. Come on, man.
I thought the exchange, was warranted how both of them went, but I didn't think it needed to be elevated to where.
And I say respectfully in the sense that Anton didn't allow it to get physical because I thought Corey was about to dog him. When if Anton had said one more time what Corey told him not to say, for some reason I thought, wow, he may punch him. But then I was disappointed.
Y'all fuck with this guy, man. Come on, man.
I think he was going to.
When if Anton had said one more time what Corey told him not to say, for some reason I thought, wow, he may punch him. But then I was disappointed to see two black men.
I didn't like it.
I didn't like it either.
I didn't like it. One, because there were myself and Darlene and other females in the studio.
Yeah.
So I didn't like that. Especially with men, I think you should be able to handle things cordially.
Why did Corey call you a bitch?
I don't know why he called me one, honestly.
Yeah, are you going on the show?
Bro. Yo, I gotta watch this nigga out of interviews, bro. This nigga is
you like to do
legendary.
that? yeah. You fuck with him, huh?
This nigga is too cutthroat, and he's in a suit, so it's kind of fucking me up. It's like, bro.
Especially with men, I think you should be able to handle things cordially.
The thing is, man, she lucky she ain't get busted in her
I
shit.
don't
bro.
know why he called me one, honestly.
Yeah, are you going on the show?
I just seen situations like that. Y'all all behind enemy lines. She lucky somebody in that crowd didn't just bust her in her mouth or whatever once things started to get hostile.
Oh, Cali,
You know
man.
what I'm saying?
Cali is
Really
one
got
call
bad.
away. Cali, them niggas ganged up. You know what I'm saying? You know how it is.
Feel me, but you know what I'm talking about. Like,
yeah,
bro,
I agree. Yeah, I'm right with you.
You know what I'm saying?
100% with you.
Somebody gonna hit your chick. You know what I'm saying? Might even hit her
Yeah,
first.
nigga.
Like for real,
Yeah.
especially if she X amount of feet away from you or something like that, man. So just
Nigga.
that situation just got out of hand, and it could have got
too-
got way out of hand.
Especially with men, I think you should be able to handle things cordially.
Why did Corey call you a bitch?
I don't know why he called me one, honestly.
Yeah, are you going on the show? Will you go?
Am I going on on his
Corey
show?
show,
No, not to my knowledge.
But I think publicly he said Mika could come. If Corey invited you to 50-51, will you show up?
Probably not.
Yes, she will.
And the reason
Yes, she will.
why I say that is
That's another lie. Yeah, she will.
Stop the
She couldn't
cap.
even answer that straight up. That was another one of them yes or no. Yeah, that was another one of them yes or no moments, and she couldn't even say yes or no.
Yeah, she hesitated. She was very hesitant. You know what I mean?
He said Mika could come. If Corey invited you to 50-51, will you show up?
probably not. And the reason why I say that is the same way, I can accept an apology. I can accept somebody saying a wrongdoing. I accept people make mistakes, and I'm not putting that above anything. But I understand what that show is now, And so I don't think I fit, the audience too much. And I don't think, I would provide.
Man, you been know what 5150 show is.
Stop the cap.
Who the fuck don't know what 51 show is? And you said out of your own mouth when I reviewed you, you say you've been a fan of Corey. You've been watching Corey. So how you didn't know what the show was about? That is crazy to me.
More lies. She getting caught up.
I can't buy into what she's saying, bro. Everything she's saying, I'm taking it with a grain of salt.
I mean, when somebody asks you if you would go back, because I like the way he even phrased his question, and he said he made sure that she remembered, hey, Corey did call you a bitch. How did you feel, or why did he call you a bitch? And then, would you go on the 5150 show? Well, probably not. The fuck you mean?
Well,
probably not. That's a yes or a no.
That's why I don't believe her when he asked what did she fuck. She been lying like 90% of the time. I can't believe shit this woman say.
And I get it if she don't take the B word personally. I'll give it right to you in a second, August. If she don't take it personally, but you can pretty much answer that question. She know damn well she going. If Corey call her up tomorrow and say, "Look, I fired Darlene. You got the spot," she's taking it.
Ask me what I go on Sharon's show.
I do not think so. I don't listen. I do not think so. Let me tell you why I say this, bro. Let me say this.
No.
let me say this, right? I think that this is the first time they've seen where it's been that the two types of ideologies, because her ideology and her political stance is similar to Anton's political stance. And so when they went on the show, that's what it was supposed to be, the battle of these two ideas, the streets versus the, whatever Anton is, what I'm saying, that MAGA nigga shit. She is on the MAGA side, you feel me? So I could respect her answer, because I think that now that outside of being a fan, you know how they say never meet your heroes? Outside of being a fan, her seeing it up close, where if you operate or facilitate in this different type of way of thinking that is opposite of Corey, then this is what's gonna happen. You're gonna run into that type of trouble. So, like logically speaking, I think that her answer it stands the test. That's what I think. I ain't never see Corey go. I don't watch his show all the time, but I ain't never see him go up against somebody that was like a MAGA nigga. You know what I mean? Or on that type of side. Matter of fact, I think Corey said he usually don't have a lot of people that come up there, if we being honest.
But August, that's the
what
thing.
What that got to do with her answer? Doing her
answer wasn't an answer though. She didn't answer
She was thinking. You got to give her a chance to think. Like, you know what I mean?
That's
Like,
the problem.
nigga don't. The problem is thinking.
Would you go on a LBGQT show?
Fuck no.
Exactly. Did you have to think about that? See what I'm saying?
No, but that
no,
He got
you
that's
again.
That's not the same thing. That's
No,
not the same
I'm
thing.
saying, you know what?
You phrase it like that, but listen, you phrase
What
it
is
like
there to
that,
think
but
about?
I'm about to explain it to you. Now, if you have phrased it in another way, then what the fuck is that dude name? You know that light-skinned dude that he running out in California.
Y'all.
He doing a politician shit in California. He did the interview with Blueface and them. I don't know if y'all know what I'm talking about. He light-skinned, he gay. I forgot the dude's name, bro. But he popular as fuck.
I know who you're talking about.
But you understand what I'm saying?
Revolt.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. So if you would have said that, then I would have probably been like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm thinking about the exposure. I'm thinking about, you know what I'm saying, all of the views I could get, the money I can make, but at what cost? You know
what if he called you a bitch before?
But that's not the same shit though. You know,
she got called a bitch by this nigga.
That's why I'm saying. But she said apology. She said apology. But that's what I'm saying.
What if he called you a bitch then apologize?
But what she did was she said no, and so her response, her thinking about it was leveraging both of those options. Like, would I go? Probably not, because I know that I'm gonna be losing out on the exposure. That could be good exposure for me, but the flip side of it is, this what could potentially happen. So now I know better.
So you proving her point that she's driven by exposure, and that's how I know Anton.
No, everybody's concentrating.
Let me get this one real quick, because you ain't wrong. You absolutely right, bro. There is a difference between absolutely not and probably not when you're answering questions. And she didn't say absolutely not. She said probably not.
Because she was thinking about it. She was thinking about it.
Because she's still thinking about.
You have to think about, and this is on the spot. This is the very moment on the spot. You have to think about the cost evaluation of going to that show. Yes, it would be a great look for you, but what's the price that I gotta pay? What's the opportunity cost I gotta pay for even being on that show? You feel what I'm saying? That's why there has to be a thought. Like her thinking don't mean that she, you know,
Even though she
wrong or
said this
lying.
right here, if Corey Holcomb invite her, she's gonna have to think about it again.
Wait, say it
Even
again.
though she just thought about it, if he invite her right now, she's gonna have to think about it again.
I would agree that. Yep, I would think so. Yeah.
I don't think she's
I would
sure.
think so.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't think she's sure. I don't think she's sure.
I understand what that show is now, and so I don't think I fit, you know, the audience too much.
What do y'all think about this? What Miss Joy said?
It would be a good move for her to go. See,
I would
and look,
agree. I would agree with I would agree with that comment right there.
It would be a good move.
I don't think it would be a bad move at
At
all.
what cost? You know what I'm saying? At what cost?
I mean, I think the
your
Lord
life
would outweigh the risk if
At the
she's
co-
just trying to grow her brand.
She should bring her
It's
husband with her.
But it should be it's her to determine
If she
that's
bring her
true or not.
husband with her, that would be even dope. That'd be checkmate.
Man,
But-
now that nigga could get his ass beat. What are we talking about? You know what I'm saying? This nigga don't even got the type of money or security to even like protect her in that situation.
Who?
Nigga
Her
could get
husband?
his- yeah,
I think her husband rich.
Nigga,
I think
Allegedly.
her husband is rich. She's a million. They're millionaires. They got bread like that.
even still, Anton a millionaire, he still could have got his ass smoked out there in Cali, fucking around. Because Cali is a different beast
Yeah,
out there. dog. It's not like
anybody
everywhere.
can be touched, bro.
That's what I'm trying to say. But if they in the line,
But her man ain't going out there for the Anton and that nigga came together
If
to
she go
disagree
at
and have heated shit.
if she go at it with Corey, I'm just giving you a scenario. She go at it with, let's say they do
Why
go
is
out
she
there,
going
bring her
at it
husband.
with Corey though?
Because Corey don't agree with her, you know, he might say you suck, you know, or you kiss white man ass too, just like Anton, and she might
Nah,
fuck around
bro.
and say, well, you suck black people dick again, and then he might
I
be
see
like, you know
Corey
what, I'm about to
disagree
beat your
with
man
people
ass.
before. I see Corey disagree with people plenty times before and they didn't reach to the Anton level.
Hey man, but we never know though. That's what I'm trying to say. And so if we're doing a cost evaluation of like what potentially could go wrong, yeah, it may be a good look. but
And
at what
something
cost?
just happening is less likely for that shit to just happen again. They
Maybe.
go up there, bro.
Maybe, bro. Maybe you might be right. I'm not saying that you wrong. Maybe, but at the same time, there's still a flip side to this shit that you have to really like keep into account as well. And that may be where she like leaning towards when she answering this question. Her husband going up there don't change shit. He can get his ass busted too, just like the rest of these niggas. It's just, you know what I'm saying? So that don't make a difference. You know what I mean? There's no way to secure this shit, especially after what she just saw. Like, it's like, you know, that wouldn't be too smart to go back over there. It'd be a good look as far as optics and being able to get out there, but just thinking about what just transpired, I don't know. I don't think so.
If she's trying to grow her brand further, I don't think
There's
it would
other
be a bad
ways.
move.
There's other
Um,
ways to grow your brand. You can grow it slowly.
Yeah,
It's still gonna
there's
grow.
other ways, but that's also one of the many ways that she can do it.
All
There's always
money
other
ain't
ways.
good money. All money ain't good money. You some money you got to turn down, no matter how much it is. Some opportunities you got to turn down, no matter
and
how
people
much
would say
exposure
the
you gonna
same
get.
thing with dealing with Anton Daniels in the first place.
Yes, but it's subjective. Like you got to be able to determine and have some discernment on what opportunities. Like this is a proven situation that went bad. So to go back into that situation again would not be smart, my nigga. That's all I'm trying to say. So I can see why she would be like, nah.
What that show is now, and so I don't think I fit, you know, the audience too much, and I don't think, you know, I would provide any value.
What is it that you want people to walk away with today? What truth do you want people to walk away with? And what more do you want to say about all of what we discussed today? Anton, Corey, your business relationship, your husband. We've touched on so many categories. So let's start with the first one. What truth do you want people to walk away with?
Not what truth. There's only the truth.
Sure.
The truth, really, honestly, is that there are lessons. There are.
Oh, this is good. I love lessons. What's the lesson that you extracted from this experience? Because your life was speaking to you. You understand
Yeah, I
that?
know.
That nigga good, son.
She wasn't finna let her go on some real ramble ass rant like she was trying to.
That nigga good,
Right. Got her off guard again while she's thinking about something else.
Are lessons. there are.
Oh, this is good. I love lessons. What's the lesson that you extracted from this experience? Because your life was speaking to you. Do you understand
Yeah,
that?
no, I learned a valuable lesson. Outside of your wordsmithing,
Well,
outside of your wordsmithing, I
threw that
I
word back
do
in her
think,
face later on too.
It is important for your spouse to meet everybody. Right?
Thank God we made progress.
Oh no, I wasn't ever not agreeing with you.
Sure.
I just still wanted you to understand that there wasn't anything nefarious there.
Yeah. On whose part?
On
Yours, because you can't speak for anyone else.
Correct.
Yes.
But so I didn't want that to be misconstrued in what you were asking.
This nigga's good.
But I do think it's important because, if my, and not that he would even be online talk, because he's not going to do that.
Sure.
But just to be able to have that sense.
Now you see why we said she was dumb.
Like this,
She making me lose brain cells as we speak.
B Love, I'm dropping the link for the full interview, and also I'm about to put it in the description for the for this live. So after the live, you should see it. As a matter of fact, I'm about to do it right now too. But check it out. I'm about to actually check out his other stuff.
You understand, other people can have an understanding that that person definitely knows what's going on, even though he does. Absolutely, I've told him this, that, and third goes on. This is what we're doing. This is the paperwork. This, blah 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 blah. Whatever. But when you have somebody like you or others that are asking questions, I don't have to try to defend something that isn't happening. That absolutely isn't happening. And so, I think the best way to put it is not having to make something a thing when it's not a thing, and not having to have things appear a way, because I can tell you in each one of those pictures, that's literally just chilling the entire time.
And most importantly, if I can impose, making your family a priority, making your husband
my family is definitely a priority.
Well, again, we're talking about imagery. The public doesn't know behind the scenes. You're a public figure. You do a show. I do a show. You put things out there, and you have to be responsible for the images that you put out, but also the images that you are participating in. And what's
her husband a priority? We just finding out about this nigga.
Clear and very divine woman who walks with the knowledge of knowing that any man that you deal with as a married woman should meet your husband if it's a contractual ongoing relationship. It doesn't mean that some new guy starts working at the job, your husband needs to know. No, but if you're doing business and if this person you're opening your life up to, you're flying somewhere, God forbid you could have flown somewhere and that would have been your last flight.
Yes.
Well, I mean, that can happen regardless whether my husband meets somebody or not.
Yeah, but it's
and
it's
also real quick, Doc,
integral
notice
part
how
of
she said
your
over and over
decisions
again
when you're out here making them.
And he's still and my
Yeah. Nah, notice how she said over and over again how she met Anton's wife. She booked everything. Anton made sure he showed his wife enough respect to make sure that she met you.
She's an integral part of his business.
All right?
That's why.
So why wouldn't you show your husband enough respect to make sure that
she
met Anton?
She did say she learned. She said she learned from it. She said she just said that. She said next time how I'm gonna handle this shit. He's asking her how I'm gonna handle this shit. I'm gonna make sure that they meet my damn husband so that
you think she didn't know she was supposed to do that shit, August?
No, I don't think that everybody has supreme knowledge of the universe like the rest.
That ain't supreme knowledge. That's basic fucking relationship shit.
Nah, but that's your
common
perception.
sense is considered supreme knowledge these days.
That's your preference. That's your preference on thing. You think that it's common sense, but
she knew that
sometimes
shit.
You don't think like that, bro. Not everybody relationship is like that either. It's not really set up like that. And what I could commend about her is that at least she made the objective thought to say, you know what, I'm not gonna continue to operate like this. I learned from this mistake. You know what I mean? I don't know everything. I learned from this mistake. I'm gonna make sure my husband is a part of, whatever the fuck I'm doing. I respect it. And the interviewer made sure she got that down. So I respect it, bro.
This woman ain't no spring chicken. Some people just she know me and her husband would have fucked up the finesse and she was trying to put on Anton. She knew Anton was attracted to her. She knew Anton wanted that, and she knew the fucking husband coming around would have tainted the fucking spell she had on this nigga.
You know what? I believe that. I fucking believe you.
Yeah, I went to this shit in the army.
I fucking agree with that.
It's
I
a lot.
agree with that.
There's a lot of celebrities even male celebrities that be married but won't tell their female fans they married because it messes up the allure.
Yes,
for women, and the idea and the possible fantasy.
Yeah, for women. Yeah, you're right.
That
I
one's
fucking
not
agree.
even. Yeah, no, that's
You
not
right
even
about
gender
that.
specific. You got.
I'm just saying. I'm just doing it both ways.
I'm gonna tell you why.
It's not gender specific.
Hold
I'm
up,
gonna tell you why it's gender
creators
specific.
in these spaces that are in full marriages, men and women, and they're not gonna tell you or anybody else because it's not gonna help their brand.
If that nigga had a came
in
around
any way, shape, or form, it's likely
I'm
to
gonna tell
do
you
more
why.
harm than
And
good.
Anton met that nigga, he would have knew the pussy was off the table, and he would have been he would have acted a certain way with her. That nigga only comfortable when the pussy on the table, and the husband would have ruined that fantasy for him if she knew this.
I agree with that, bro.
And she kept that nigga out of sight, out of phone call, out of everything, in order to keep Anton
that spell
under her sway.
You
And
fucking
it was
right.
all
I
purposeful.
agree with that shit. I agree with that shit. But
So
I'm gonna tell you why it's gender
she
specific.
didn't
though.
learn shit today. She just know that if she don't do it now, it might cause backfire. But she knew
I don't know.
that was the fucking thing.
I
She
think
just
she knew it.
purposely
I
didn't
think
do
she
it.
knew. Look, I
That's
think she
likely
knew
how
it
she's
subconsciously,
moved all
bro.
her
I
life.
think she
You
actually
can't-
knew it subconsciously. Hold on,
You can't tell a fish to stop swimming,
You
bro.
think
you
that she
can't
knew
tell
it
a fish to stop
subconsciously
swimming.
because
That's-
she's a pretty girl and knows that she can get through with her looks, and she was using and leveraging her looks. I agree with that. But the way it's gender specific is the fact that a man who has a woman is more attractive to women. That man is more attractive because he's selective. Women, however, if she got a man, then it's going, like Onk said, I agree with that, bro. But I think it was a subconscious thing. I think that she didn't know how much this was gonna blow up in her motherfucking face if she didn't really make sure her man was really involved as a
Any
woman,
wife-
as
any
somebody's
wife-
wife going out there.
Any
But I
wife
agree
trying
with
to
you, bro.
subconsciously hide their husband ain't a good wife. That shit shouldn't even be in your subconscious.
Yeah, and it's one thing to kind
I
of
don't know,
hide that
man.
from
I don't mean
supporters,
hiding it.
or no, that's one thing that to hide that from your supporters, your followers, whatever social media platform you on, and it's another thing to hide that from your colleagues, the people.
Well, she
you
didn't
work
hide the
with.
husband, I don't think.
Different things.
She didn't hide him. She just
said
never
that
met.
Hide her husband.
She conveniently made
She
sure
didn't
that
hide him.
Anton never met her husband.
Anybody know anything that's smart is
That's
to keep
awfully
your relationship
convenient.
off the internet, because the internet does not do well with relationships. Smart people know to keep their relationship in private. You see these motherfuckers that's on here doing that relationship shit, you know what I mean, making that funny content that's divorcing left and right because the internet in your marriage is a bad deal. Everybody know that shit.
And you do know Anton, a
fuck
nigga she met online and then flew out to Detroit to do an interview with him,
that's what I'm
right?
saying.
That's
I
weird
agree.
as shit.
I agreed with you on
I'm
that.
not
Y'all want to meet a nigga on YouTube?
I'm not getting into that shit with you, on
August.
I'm not
I
doing
agreed
that
with,
shit.
no, I
Wrong with
agreed
Unc
with
when
you
it
on
comes
that
to
part
this
as
shit,
far
you
as
know,
making it public or whatever. But if you got a colleague that you about to fly out to Detroit with, sit courtside at the games, go out, you know what I'm saying, jump 3 time zones and stuff like that.
Yeah,
they should meet your motherfucking husband, bro.
I agree.
That's the difference. That's not the same as
I
just
agree.
letting everybody know that shit publicly and letting your
I
file
agree.
open up to the general public. That's
I
not the
fucking
same.
agree with that. I
Yeah.
agree with that, and I agree with you on that one. Unc. I see. I'm objective. I ain't just, I'm objective. Whatever the truth is, that's what I'm standing on.
That's a
Look
fact,
at that.
homie. Look at that, bro. I'm telling you. Let's see the rest of this shit.
Would have flown
Wait, what-
somewhere, and that would have been your last flight.
Well, I mean that can happen regardless whether my husband meets somebody or not.
Yeah, but it's critical to have your husband an integral part of your decisions when you're out here
And,
making
and,
them.
and he's still, and my husband's very much a part of my decisions because again, I don't move,
Yeah.
and that's I have to explain to my husband where I'm going. I don't get to just get up and go.
Yeah.
Right. And so that's always there. But what I'm talking about, one, the public wouldn't even know whether I did or didn't.
Yeah.
So me
There she go with
giving-
that shit again.
It's true.
I mean,
She don't care about it right or wrong. She only care about if the public know. That's the second time she implied, regardless of the shit being right or wrong by her husband, long as the public don't know, it's
She
irrelevant.
acknowledged it already. She acknowledged it first. She said, I'm gonna change my ways, and I'm not gonna be you.
No,
everything
well, you
do
missing the point. That's the second time she said she referenced not that the act itself was right or wrong. She keep referencing if the public don't know, that's all that matters. Some shit can still be wrong, but some shit can still be wrong. Like if I cheat on my wife and the public don't know, I'm still fucking wrong.
Yeah,
and she can't seem to get that. That's the second time she was.
Nah, she acknowledged it, though, dog.
But no, notice.
She said I'm gonna change it up. So
all throughout this interview, check this out, dog. It's all throughout this interview. Her main defense for Anton was he's totally different offline than he is online. So I believe that's a mentality that woman lives by. It's not just something that she's saying. Like that's a way of life. As long as the public don't know, then it really doesn't matter.
If she was at the game with us like that, people like, what's the people publicly see you saying with this wife? And she said, but the public wouldn't know. Typically, the public wouldn't know she got a husband and all that there. So it makes it okay. Just because the public don't know, don't make shit okay. But she keep saying she one of those people that if the shit don't hit TMZ in the public and you getting blasted on YouTube, then all's fan loving war type bitches.
Nah,
I'm gonna tell the ladies this. That's one of those. That's one of those. If what your wife don't know won't hurt her type thing. Straight up. And what my husband don't know won't hurt him thing. Real
That's
shit.
not what I think she's saying, because she acknowledged the fact that she should change her ways and make sure her husband is a part of things. But she's also acknowledging the fact that even if it was any other way, there's no way for anybody to know anyway, which is a true. This is a fact.
We're not saying that's not false, but that's something that shouldn't be brought up twice.
Real quick, the only reason why she's saying this is because it actually came out. That's it. Like all of this stuff is coming out, and she's being questioned about it. Had it not,
you don't have to do this interview, bro.
No, had she not been questioned, had she not
been
been questioned about it and all of that other stuff, she wouldn't see nothing wrong with this. That's the point. It's only an issue because the public knows about it now.
I disagree.
And just like what Unc is saying, it's like, yo, if this was an issue before the public knew, or I'm sorry, if this is an issue after the public knew, it was an issue before the public knew.
I disagree, because if it was all about the public, she don't have to do this damn interview. She could avoid questions.
Now she's trying to clean shit up. So she got to do this interview.
She can get up. She can get up and walk away. But I think that what she's doing is she's being truthful in how she's responding to this, except for that one little part where
how do we know that she's not either getting paid or this guy is her new put on?
I take people word for what it is.
Okay.
You gotta take it up. You gotta take people word for what they're saying, unless you see.
So my fault. So you know what, my fault for cutting your wisdom. So what you saying you gathered from it?
I was saying that I just think that because she acknowledged the fact that her husband, as far as the lessons that she learned, because he asked her the lesson, he said her response to that was, I think that my husband needs to be a part of everything that I'm fucking doing, and everybody needs to meet him in person. That's what I'm taking away. But objectively speaking, which is the truth, the public wouldn't know either way. But I am taking this lesson away from this. On top of that, if she was in the realms of what y'all are talking about, why even do the interview? You know what I'm saying? She don't even have to do the interview, and we wouldn't be discussing this shit right now. She still do her same show. You know what I'm saying? Why even do it? Or she could just tuck off and never come back to YouTube. So why even do the interview if you're gonna get on here and just lie about everything? You know what I'm saying? So I think that there's some truth here. I think that she may have got tripped up a little bit, but objectively speaking, I take people at face value. You know what I'm saying? Whatever she's saying, you know.
So when she was lying before,
I know what you're talking about. That one spot we was talking about.
No, that was just one spot we went back to. Is a lot. Auntie was saying it's a lot more. You gotta watch it back.
I gotta go back.
You gotta watch it back.
I'm just going based off of what I'm seeing right now, objectively speaking. I'm just giving y'all my perspective.
I do think you got a point.
He drilled her, and it wasn't a good look for her.
And I do think you got a point. What I would agree with you in is I do think she learned her lesson, and that's what she's trying to be remorseful about. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of shit early on, she was lying about most of the shit. You know what I'm saying? A good amount of it. Most of her answers wasn't direct answers. It was she's doing too much.
Yeah, I see, and I see what y'all was saying.
It's always there, but what I'm talking about, one, the public wouldn't even know whether I did or didn't.
Yeah.
So me giving you this interview and telling you that it's something that the public would never even know.
Yeah. But let's remove the public thinking for a second and just perhaps think about maybe how your husband felt. I can't. I'm not going to speculate how. Well, let me ask you this: do you think all the images plastered all over social media, he felt good?
I'm not going to do that either.
You're not going to do what?
I'm not going to say what my husband felt like. My husband.
Did you and your husband have a conversation?
So I'm not going to.
Right. I'm right, but I'm just saying. Did you and your husband have a conversation about what he was exposed to? He sees images on social media.
Oh, you mean,
talk.
okay, so are you talking about this incident?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, now go ahead and answer the question.
So what I'm saying is when your husband sees these images, what I'm saying is it's not important what the public sees or thinks, but it's perhaps what your husband and your family feel when they open up YouTube.
So those pictures have been sitting there for a year.
Well, not just those pictures. I'm just saying the most recent thing when you went with Anton to Corey's show, and there was a recent conversation about you being the side chick. So
that's what you're talking about.
Yeah.
The images are not.
But those images corroborated. But those images corroborated a narrative that people wanted to put out there.
That they
had something to use.
Well, they have. You can. Let me phrase it this way. You can use whatever you want to create a narrative, but again, those images have been on my Instagram for over a year.
And that's a beef I had with you. Why is this man on your Instagram and not your husband?
So.
Oh my God! Y'all niggas is retarded. Damn. Y'all niggas is fucking retarded, bro. I cannot stand y'all niggas.
The king.
Oh my God! Y'all niggas is retarded,
this
bro.
nigga's interviewing God. I don't like the glaze.
Don't glaze.
I gotta glaze this shit.
Don't do it. Yeah. Don't.
Y'all smell like blood.
I gotta glaze this shit.
I'm gonna let him do
Don't glaze. Don't glaze.
No, fuck it. I'm not anti-glazing when a nigga good at what they do. I glaze Kobe Bryant. I glaze Michael Jordan, and this nigga too. Some niggas that's great at.
Get out of here. Get out of here, man. Shit, I'm saying.
Okay, be back, man.
we can't let these people with their homoeroticism shame us into saluting brothers that really good at what they do.
Saluting is different. I could salute him. You know what I'm saying?
No, this nigga good. This nigga, no, this just too much, nigga. This ain't an easy job. You see how interviews be boring. This nigga is cold and precise. This nigga like a kung fu master interviewing.
I want to see her response, man.
Let's get to it.
I want to see her response, man. Y'all niggas here, bro.
You can use whatever you want to create a narrative, but again, those images have been on my Instagram for over a year.
And that's a beef I had with you. Why is this man on your Instagram and not your husband?
So I don't want to put that in.
Okay. But do you understand?
Yo, what did she even? I gotta put this shit on the full screen. What did she even answer and say right here?
She glitched.
This shit is wild, bro. Shit is crazy, man.
Those images have been on my Instagram for over a year.
And that's a beef I had with you. Why is this man on your Instagram and not your husband?
So I don't want to put that in.
Okay.
What the fuck is she doing with her hands?
Pull me.
I don't know, bro. She's feeling for the answers. I even looking at the subtitles and I don't understand what's being said. You know what I mean?
She doing some weird square circle. It's weird. This motion.
She like to keep her relationship private, bro. Motherfuckers do not want people in their relationship.
So why he on there and not her? But that's not the question.
Bro,
See, you acting like you doing what she doing. The question was, why is Anton on there? Then if she don't want niggas on there, nobody should. If I'm not on your IG, ain't no way you hooked up with another nigga gonna be on there.
It's a business thing, man. My IG is a business profile, and I keep my relationship private. I understand where she comes. My partner do the same thing, bro. We do not put.
Do you got yourself? Watch it. Do you got yourself up there with any other bitches?
And show to the homie Andre Brung. You know what I'm saying? Show to the Andre Brung. This guy is the true definition of every cloud has a silver lining.
This nigga said again.
He says she might not be happy. I think I'm gonna slide in her DMs again.
Get out of here. Get out of here, man.
This nigga's diabolical, bro. Hey, man.
Anton, she might need she need a hero, brother. She need a hero.
Oh man, we might gotta end those with that shit.
Well, they have. You can let me phrase it this way. You can use whatever you want to create a narrative, but again, those images have been on my Instagram for over a year.
And that's a beef I had with you. Why is this man on your Instagram and not your husband?
So I don't want to put that in.
Okay.
Because
but do you understand?
That pulled me to put in his mindset in, and he's not sitting here talking.
Okay, that's fair.
They probably had a discussion.
But no other male.
Like, I don't want to be a part of this.
Takeaways. No males on your Instagram.
I wasn't finished. So, we have the lessons.
Yes.
And we have.
So what was the first lesson again you said you got from this?
Oh, just being so. What the takeaways are: first, lessons. Understanding that even though this is all business, this is above board. The public may perceive something a certain way, and you just have to be aware of how they may perceive it, even if it's not that.
Correct.
So not to give the public something to make a thing when it's not a thing, and having to defend a lie, because now when people ask me a question about that situation, it's to defend something that absolutely never happened.
Yeah.
And you cannot defend a lie.
What's the next takeaway?
The next takeaway is just to make sure that it's everything is contractual, right? So even though if me and you are, my manager, just to make sure everything is contractual, even with the third party.
Well, what I would say, what if a dude is some sort of important figure and he not trying to be caught up in certain shit? That's probably why
Then he would have her on a ghetto ass nigga like Anton Dingle show, having some of them ghetto ratchet ass conversations like they have, because they be talking about some real low brow unprofessional shit that my wife is a administrator in the school district and therefore a public figure, and she don't even drink in public because of that. So if her husband's some big shot, she would be out there having raunchy sexual. They don't have raunchy sexual conversations and topics.
Bruh, this is the content creation space.
But if he got so much bread,
but
hold
on. That means that she would have to not be the best content creator and take those opportunities in this YouTube space. All you have to do is
she don't need that shit. Her nigga's allegedly wealthy.
But I don't know. That's assuming that her man's.
As a man, do you give your wife what she need or what she need or what she want?
I give her what she need, but the thing about it is,
so fuck what she want. She don't need that shit.
I give her what she need and what she want. I give her what she need and what she want.
But when what she need, what she want clash with what she need, when what she want clash with what she need.
This ain't that though. This ain't that, because I'm gonna tell you why it's not. Because he don't have to. You can keep your relationship separate from the things that you do. Just like Doc was just saying.
We agree, but you can't put another nigga on your IG and not me.
Why? Why not? It's IG. Who that's for? She go home every day to this nigga. He go as soon as she done this.
So if your wife had an IG,
he gonna go beat her shit down.
You get to the point. We didn't even know this lady was married until she got called a side piece. Do you want your husband, your wife hiding you?
Listen,
now, hiding you in conversations. They had mad marriage conversations on that show. And she never said, well, my husband said this or my husband said that.
What I would do is different from what he would do, bro.
Carrie always talk about her husband. Carrie always said, my husband win this.
That's their setup, bro. That's their setup. I'm gonna tell you why.
It's their setup, but it still don't make her not trash. That's what I'm saying. It's full of shit.
I don't think she trash for that, bro. I don't think she trash for that. And I'm gonna tell you, I am a full believer, a full component of keeping your relationship off the goddamn internet.
You should. I didn't disagree with that.
If you're gonna do some stuff, right, and your Instagram is a part of your brand, and you're keeping your relationship off of it, That you can omit that. And here's the thing: when she got looked at as the side chick, she immediately let motherfuckers know, hey, I
She
have a
had no
husband.
choice. I don't care
It's
about
not no-
people that do
No,
that.
she
I don't
did
care
have a
about
choice,
people
dog.
that.
She coulda let
I don't
this shit
care about
rock.
people that. No, she had to say.
She
She
coulda
had
let
to
this
make
shit
sure.
rock.
No. She had to say she had a husband to cement the fact that I ain't anti side piece because I got a fucking husband.
No,
That's
nigga,
why she
has
said.
not
No,
been
no,
anti-side
that's
piece.
why she said that. Even though she could be anti side piece even with a husband, but she said that to try to throw that fucking narrative out the window by saying, I don't need to be a side piece. I got a whole goddamn man. But if that shit never happened, she would have never fucking mentioned it. And people doing the right thing once
Is she
they got
wrong for
caught.
that?
Hold
Yeah,
on,
but is she
people,
wrong for that?
people doing the
Is
right
she
thing
wrong for
once
not
they got
mentioning?
caught don't count.
It's not a wrong thing. It's not wrong for not ever mentioning your husband on these panels because you don't want to put your relationship on the internet. There
But
ain't
she
nothing
be
wrong
having
with that.
relationship conversations.
So that don't mean that you got to put your shit all the way out.
So,
if you're not
hold on.
comfortable with doing that.
How much shit are you putting out saying you got a husband? We don't know that nigga name. We don't know his race. We don't know what he look like. How much
don't
shit
need to
are
know
you
none of
really
that.
putting out? But she sure doing it now.
But I'm gonna tell you like this though. I'm gonna tell you like
She
this.
doing it
Before,
now?
Look, I get you though. But before she put that out, you wouldn't even be interested in knowing what his name, race, and none of that shit is if she didn't say she had a husband. So to keep that away, what she's doing is
But-
you're not even about to look up this nigga. But now,
If she said she had a
because of-
husband, people would have thought her and Anton was fucking.
Yes, they still would think that, man.
Not
They would
as
say
much
she
as it
cheated on her
is.
husband. Yes, they
Not as
would,
much-
bro. Stop
Well,
it.
first of
It'd be
all,
even worse.
she should have shut all that down. So we don't even want to go there. It should have never got there. She should have never let Anton play the unfucking you games with her.
I don't think. Look, we gotta do.
Am I lying? He played
Right.
the unfucking you games with her.
But look, but when she, but okay, hold on. When he did that though, what did he say? He said that she looked like he want to eat her up or some shit like that. That what he said?
No, he been playing the I fuck you games with her for like the whole time she been on the show.
I never seen that. I'm gonna tell you, look,
he flirted her all the time, don't he?
But look, I react to him a lot, bro. I never really see them do that type of shit. But when he said like he'll eat her up or he'll snack or she'll snack or some shit, she decided to exit the show and never return because of that. So
No.
that right there says a lot to me.
That ain't why she didn't return. She didn't return because Corey Holker called her a side bitch. And then,
No, the snack
and then
shit,
hold on.
that's why.
And Anton didn't clean none of that up.
That's a
And
persona. He
then
doing this
that's why
persona
she
shit.
didn't return. Because this
Andre,
nigga
Andre said he bought a tester out to see if this what she talking about is on some real shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's all, Anton.
He bought to see if she.
Andre,
You know what I mean?
she need a
And
hero,
so the
bro.
Umbi streaming, he said, I think she married to an old white man. Damn.
She hiding his ass. That nigga probably like 56 or some shit. You know what I'm saying?
And
Up there.
Shiesty, I'm not advocating for it. That's what she's doing. You know what I'm saying? Andre about to go and see what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So to him. You know what I mean?
That nigga stupid.
And you are, my manager, just to make sure everything is contractual, even with the third party.
In word.
Next thing.
in writing.
If there's a next,
Oh,
I
that's
want
some
to just
shit.
line them up for you.
No, opposite of that, it's just honestly, I think just overall, just to make sure that you're just not giving people things that they think are going on, not to let stuff linger, because I'm a very private person.
That's the Pisces in us.
Yeah, I'm a very private person, and again, I'm not doing anything nefarious. And so sometimes when I hear things, I'll say, okay, well, people are gonna just talk. I don't give life to it because it's not true.
Do you like a little bit of the attention?
I've always got attention.
No, that's not what I'm asking.
No, I've
No,
always got
that's not what I'm asking.
No.
No.
I've always got.
You can't modify my question. This is called perspective. It's my perspective.
And this is my
The
perspective
question-
of your answer.
Okay.
That means she do love it. You know what I'm saying? Just say that's just, you know what I mean? This is what I'm saying, bro.
If you get attention all the time, do you still feel the same way about it? It's like if you eat the same food all the time, do you still get as excited about it? No. She a baddie. She been getting attention her whole goddamn life.
So all she gotta do is say like, no, that's just regular to me. No,
That's
just
why she's trying to answer it like that. I always get attention. This ain't nothing new to me.
trying to answer and using more words and making less sense. Come on,
Yes.
That nigga stupid.
That shit is crazy.
This dude questions are my daughter can answer most of this guy questions like without thinking.
This is a gotcha interview.
It's only gotcha if you're doing something.
Nigga, the way he asking these questions is some gotcha shit, bro. I gotta go back.
You
and
ain't got nothing to hide. What? How?
No, man, it's the way he framing this shit.
He's not doing that weird. He's not framing weird at all.
He is framing it weird, man. Do you like attention? She a baddie. She been getting attention her whole
Yes
goddamn
or
life. It's
no?
new to me.
Everybody like
No.
attention. I wouldn't say yes. I like attention.
Because we don't get a lot of attention, bro. Of course we like attention.
Then if the answer no, she should just say no. But no, she's going to elaborating and reframing this shit. Now that's a tactic.
She's working the thought out.
Nah, nigga, please. Boy, you so full of shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Thought out, my nigga. I just showed y'all how she worked the last thought out, my nigga. Why
Man,
she
she
like, I
ain't
probably
no
not.
thoughts in that big ass forehead.
Nigga, she's smart, son. I think she's a smart girl. I've seen some dumb bitches. She's not. She don't give me that. She don't.
No, I don't think she dumb. I just think she ain't sharp in this area right
No.
here.
I agree,
Yeah.
but this is a gotcha interview, bro. This is a tough.
Nah,
one.
man, why
She's
you
still
keep-
rocking with it? This is
DJ,
this a bad.
this
It's a tough interview, my nigga. It's a good interview. It's entertaining. Don't get me wrong.
But
This
do
is
you
some
think it's a
tough
got you
shit.
interview, DJ?
No, I don't think so.
I don't think it is. Chat.
We gotta
We all think it's a
agree to
got you
disagree on that
interview.
one.
I
Chat.
don't
If it's a
think
got you
nobody
interview,
else- I only think August think that is a gotcha interview. I don't think nobody else.
But you want to know something? We have to tell. You remember how you said a little bit earlier, Doc, the tail end where he really give all the he get a smoke at the end so she don't run away, like strategically speaking. I'm only seeing the tail end of it, so that's why I'm perceiving it like that. But I got to go back and check it.
put a 1 in the chat if this a gotcha interview. If it's a gotcha interview, put a 1 in the chat. If it's not, put a 2. If he asking her questions, trying to set her up on some okie doke, slick, shady, manipulative, narrative creating questions to set her up, put a 1 in the chat. It's gotcha. Put a 2 if it's
See
not.
the ones? You see the ones? You see all the ones?
Mm-mm.
One.
Go ahead. And this is from your. This is not even from this channel. This is from your channel. Your people's August. So to the so to war night. That nigga said, hell no. Look at Shiesty. Only you ain't Shiesty. You know what I'm
Man,
saying?
shout out Shiesty, man. We never agree, but look, we align on this one, boy.
Yeah, no, it's yeah. I see 2s in the chat.
Right.
All them ones was me, nigga.
Because it's not true.
Do you like a little bit of the attention?
I always got attention.
No, that's not what I'm asking.
No, I've
No,
always got,
that's
no,
not
no,
what I'm
no,
asking.
no.
No.
I've always got.
You can't modify my question. This is called perspective. It's my perspective.
And this is my
The
perspective
question-
of your answer.
Okay, this is what I had to go through being her executive producer, y'all. This is what I had to go through.
So the attention from the negative stuff, absolutely.
No, do you
not.
like attention from men?
No.
Okay.
I like attention to what I'm doing.
Are you happily married?
I'm definitely happy.
Are you bored in your marriage?
No.
Okay. Just people. You wanted me to ask the questions.
They want you to be messy.
No.
Let's
Listen.
call it.
Okay,
Let's call it thing.
okay.
A thing. They want you to be messy. They want you to hold on. This is the internet. They want you to be messy. They want you to be all in my business, and they want you to get something.
Oh my God!
I don't.
She lying on us, y'all. She is lying on us. Is she right about? Put a 1 in the chat if she's right about us. Put a 2 in the chat if she's a liar. I don't believe this.
Those are all legitimate questions.
Slander in the internet. Come
Every
on.
question he asked was legitimate.
Right.
If you don't want to get asked questions, then stay your ass in the background like other people, like my wife that don't want nobody to know who she is.
Right.
If you want to see, you want public adoration, bitch, you might get public fucking shame. Pros and cons to everything.
Yeah, it's two sides of the coin. That's why I don't, how she handling it,
The thing. They want you to be messy. They want you to hold on. This is the internet. They want you to be messy. They want you to be all in my business, and they want you to get something out of me that isn't there. I don't have a
think that's fair.
problem. I don't have a problem in my marriage. Most of y'all didn't even know I was married because this is why. And
see
two,
why.
outside
What do you
of
mean this is why? So you could move
Because
how
of
you,
this shit right here. Like,
you
bro,
could move
guys
how
gotta
you
do
want to
shit.
move. You know what I mean?
No, exactly. Her, if she had to let us know she was married and acted like, if she had to let people know she was married and behave like a wife, none of this would have never happened.
Hell nah, but all this shit would still happen. They still
No, she
just
wasn't.
have
No,
more
she
they'll
wasn't.
have more ammo for her ass. That's
She
all.
never said, Anton, my husband wouldn't like how you talk to me.
Ain't no way exposing her relationship is gonna be more beneficial for her. There's no way, especially on the goddamn internet.
No, you don't have to expose it. Just say
Bruh,
I'm married.
Bro,
Not say you don't gotta say this with a name, his
trying to find a
career.
nigga, doxing niggas. You know what it is, man.
She had no
Come on,
problem
bruh.
doing it now. How convenient. Because
What
she
they gonna
needed to. When you only do the right thing when it benefits you, you ain't a good person.
That's not right or wrong with this, bro. Omitting that from the internet that you in a happy, loving relationship and keeping that off the internet is not wrong. my
So why
nigga.
she doing
That's
it
not
now?
Right or wrong?
Why she
Because
doing it now?
because motherfuckers think that she's a side chick, so you have to
Oh,
clarify
exactly.
and let them know.
So
yeah, but
clearly
it's
you
not a
don't
right or
have a
wrong
problem
thing.
with it. So if
It's
you
not a
only do something and it is in your benefit, if she didn't have a problem with it, she would have did the first time.
It's not a right or wrong thing, bro. Because
If she got such a problem with it, nothing would have made her do it.
Nah, it's better to keep your relationship off the internet. But if you have to clarify some shit, do it.
No, she could
There's
just
no
say,
right-
I'm not a side piece. She don't have to bring her husband up. If she's so against it,
I'm not a side piece. Yes, you are. We got the pictures. We got this. We got that. Blah blah blah. I have
well,
a
I'm
husband.
still not a side piece. This is all business. She could have said everything she said without saying she was married. It's all fucking calculated, bro. She brought her husband out at a calculated time.
I'm putting her. I
Right,
can
right.
see what I don't know. We gotta agree to disagree.
Look at her. She looks sneaky, nigga.
No, man. I think she's. I take her at face value. I think she being very honest.
I don't trust her thick ass fuzz. I can throw her.
I know lying
Um,
bitches when I see them.
And two, outside of entertainment, just like your girl Beyonce, it's none of your damn business.
Yeah, she keeps it tight to you.
What try to at least before the elevator.
Yeah.
But my point is the general public is only with anybody that's in the public, it's only preview to what you let them know. Now a lot of them want to dig, a lot of them want to, find something salacious, this and that. That's fine because people like drama. But
Well, do you think it was
I'm learning-
embarrassing to your husband?
To do what?
No, not to do anything. Do you think the
headline?
memes, the headlines?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was
you
embarrassing
agree that
to me because it wasn't true.
Yeah. Did he express to you how he felt?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And again, it was
What did he
embarrassing
say
to me
how
because
he
it
felt?
wasn't true.
What did he say?
The man asking about him, not you. The man is asking about your husband, lady.
But because he's
That's fine, because
he's not
people like
the
drama.
What do you think it was embarrassing to you?
You see what?
She's the what's the word, the public figure. Her husband ain't the public figure, so she should be trying to keep it on her.
But
no, but
he
he asked
asking about. He already asked
know.
about her from here all the way to here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we heard
Now
enough
he
about her.
asking about her husband, how
You
he
wanna
feel
say-
about all of this shit.
You still want protect
Salacious, this and that.
of the
That's
internet.
fine because people like drama. But
Well, do you think it
I'm
was
learning-
embarrassing to your husband?
To do what?
No, not to do anything. Do you think the
headline?
memes, the headlines?
Yeah.
Okay.
It
So
was
you
it
agree
was
that
embarrassing to me because it wasn't true.
Yeah. Did he express to you how he felt? Not-
Absolutely.
yeah. What,
Absolutely. And again, it was
What did he
embarrassing
say
to me
how
because
he
it
felt?
wasn't true.
what did he
See
say?
what is it? You know what I'm
She
saying,
should be doing
lady?
that. She should be doing that.
No,
She should be
she
doing
shouldn't.
that. Keep it on her.
No, she shouldn't. We all know it's embarrassing.
Yeah,
for
she got
her.
asked the question. It's
Definitely.
suspicious.
I want to know what the. I
To me
want to know
because
what
it
he
wasn't
said.
true.
Yeah. Did he express to you how he felt? Not-
Absolutely.
yeah. What,
Absolutely. And again, it was
what did he
embarrassing
say
to me
how
because
he
it
felt?
wasn't true.
What did he say?
I mean,
About how he felt.
He didn't like it, and I didn't like
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
And
And is
I
that
didn't
the
like
reason
it.
why you walked away
You
from
see,
the show?
thing is, y'all
doing
just look,
good.
man. Y'all is blind. Y'all ain't paying attention, bro. Like the man asks how he felt about it. She says, like, yeah, it was embarrassing to me. Then the man's like, well, how did he? She's like, yeah, it was embarrassing to him, and it was embarrassing to me too because it wasn't true.
Yeah.
You know what
She
I'm saying?
tried
The
to make
man
it about
asked
her.
him 3 times.
It needs to be
Right.
about her.
But that
Everything
wasn't
is
the
about her.
question.
But
So
that's not
you
That
the
shit
gotta
don't
question.
work.
protect
On, that
You
shit
gotta
don't work
protect
on
the
the nigga.
relationship, bro. You gotta
That
protect
shit
the
don't.
Bro, how
What
is
I'm
that
saying
shit
though.
even-
Bring it back
I'm
to
glad
me.
y'all seen. I just be wanting y'all to see when they come up here to throw the filters to the chat seat, I just be on the chat seat. I'm not trying to change August's mind. I know he know where he's on
that
that
nigga in
boat.
too deep, DJ. That boy in too
I
deep.
know he know what's going on. I
He
just
at the
don't
bottom
want
of
to
that bag.
the people over here. You know what I'm
Has
saying?
nothing to do with
I
that,
don't-
bro.
I
She
just
don't
don't
even
At
want
the
fuck
bottom
with
of
the
the
nigga no
bag,
more,
chase
bro.
a bag, sitting down there like
She don't even
this.
fuck with that nigga no more, bro. She don't even fuck with the nigga no more. If I
But
was
this
in the
the
back
thing.
against the team, I'd been jumping on her, jumping on her throat.
It's one question he didn't ask her out of all the great questions he asked. Why didn't Anton Daniels say none of this shit is true?
He should.
Yeah, I want to see what he would say about that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, ask her, why do you think Anton never,
It's probably a persona.
didn't say this shit?
Online persona.
I think she
Let's see if he asks her. You got a couple more minutes.
The memes, the headlines.
Yeah,
Okay,
it was
you
it was
agree that
embarrassing to me because it wasn't true.
Yeah. Did he express to you how he felt?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And again, it was
What did he
embarrassing
say
to me
how
because
he
it
felt?
wasn't true.
What did he say?
I mean,
About how he felt.
He didn't like it, and I didn't like it.
Yeah.
And
is
I
that
didn't
the
like
reason
it.
why you walked away from the show with Anton?
No.
What was that reason? We're going to close this out. What was that reason why you walked away?
No, the reason why I chose to walk away is one, it wasn't true, but I don't need.
What wasn't true? The side chick?
Yes.
Okay.
The headline wasn't true. It was, and Corey said this out of his own mouth. I was just trying to get at he called him the N-word.
Sure.
And I understood it. I was the person caught in between, the casualty, whatever. But when somebody of that caliber says something and the general public doesn't know much about you, they can create all types of narratives.
Yep.
And so because they don't know much about me and they know Anton, he can get up on a platform and say, well, this is what it is and so on and so on. When Anton spoke the next day, which was fine because it had just happened. But when he spoke the next day, he was, so hype and boisterous from, what was happening with him that he didn't properly address what had happened to me. And being that I wasn't on camera, I didn't have a voice. And so I depended on the person that I trust to be my voice.
Clarify, yeah.
And also being that you are on a big platform, everybody, for the most part knows Anton. So when you go to, it's either you don't speak about it or you speak about it. And when he went to speak about it, he didn't advocate. He only still boistered towards whatever Corey had to say.
Yep.
And I get the boistering, but my advocation should have been first.
How did you inform him you were
If
done
you had
with
met
the show?
your husband, maybe he would have protected you more. If he had met her husband, maybe he would have protected her more. But he clearly don't respect you or your husband, and you don't respect this nigga. And hear me, and her husband and Anton never had a proper handoff. That's like, yo, I'm gonna trust you, dude. This my wife. When she doing this business with you, you responsible for her. Something happened to her, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Something gonna happen to you type energy. And that's her fault. Because she never let them niggas talk. So you can't ask a nigga to protect you, expect a nigga to protect you that don't even respect your fucking marriage. Simple as that. And she's trying to act like she 14. This bitch ain't no spring chicken. Don't let the little baby face fool you. Pretty sure this woman in her fucking 30s.
Occasion should have been
think she might be
How
older
did
than that.
you inform him you were done with the show?
Well,
You call him or email or?
Well, again, I had to process it first. Because again, I had never been involved in something that's everywhere like that. And on top of that, it's a lie.
Yep.
And so I had to process how I wanted to move forward with that. But I called Anton and I spoke to him like I would do when we have any other business dealings.
Sure.
And I told him how I felt, like I'm telling you right now about, avocation and things like that. And from that point on, he called, well, I'm gonna see how you doing with it and such and such. But I just came to a point where I know that certain things aren't going to change because that's his platform, and I wouldn't want somebody to change their platform.
So how did he handle it? Was he just like, okay, if that's your decision, I respect it?
That's exactly what he said.
Okay.
Almost to the T.
Yep.
But he understood because
Will you all remain friends? You're not working together. Will you remain in contact rather?
Will we remain cordial?
Will you remain in contact with each other?
No,
Okay.
we never had a moment where he's just calling me just to call, just like we don't go out and chill just to
Sure.
chill.
But
I
he can
don't-
send you a message on the DM. Like, is he blocked?
No.
So he's
no,
not
it-
okay.
No, he's not.
So he still has
he's not-
access. If
he's
he
not
wanted to
blocked.
reach you, he has access.
He's not blocked. He's not blocked.
Yeah.
Because there isn't. I don't have a disdain or something like
Correct.
that for anything he does. And
You
on
just
top-
ended your contract.
we just ended the business relationship that we had.
Okay.
And I'm not interested in bashing Anton, and I'm not taking away from what Anton did on the side that helped me with my journey. But everything has a season.
Yeah.
And I think just ours have come to an end because at this juncture, I can't trust that you'll advocate
Mhm.
for me being I was under your covering at the time.
She said
And
Anton a fuck
that's
nigga.
what I have to have in somebody that's a business partner,
Mm-hmm.
that's doing my management or bookings, anything.
And
I
he's
have
never
to
met
know.
your husband.
Well,
I don't want to leave that out. I know you lined up everything else, but we need to always keep that a part of your lineup.
Well,
Boy, that
Doing
boy like
business
me,
with
man.
anybody, they need
Man, this man just want to end this shit off on a good note. You know what I'm saying?
That nigga stupid.
bookings, anything.
And he's
I have
never
to
met
know.
your husband.
Well,
I don't want to leave that out. I know you lined up everything else, but we need to always keep that a part of your lineup.
well,
Doing business with anybody, they need, particularly male, they need to meet your husband. Because as
I
men,
already that was my first thing. That was in the lesson.
okay, well,
So I addressed that already.
okay, maybe I wasn't just listening as thorough because I
You
wanted
did
to. I just wanted to.
You did because
Right,
you had
you
you
need
had,
it,
you went on your see.
Me neither, bro. I wasn't listening as thorough, but I'm glad you remind us of that important, valuable point right there. You know what I'm saying?
said
So
this
was a God-
right
This
there.
was a gotcha.
I
And
wanted
this
to-
was a
I
tough
just wanted to.
You did because you
Okay.
you went on your see. I listened to you,
Okay.
but that was the first thing I said.
Your husband is my boy. He's
But
a
he has
really
met- he
nice
has
guy,
met-
and I want to
He's
make
met
sure.
everybody, but this is the first person that I've actually done business with that was strictly out of town.
Okay.
So again, that was a different dynamic. But again, like I said, I learned a lesson from it to either, I don't know, he has to fly or the person I'm doing business with has to fly in so they can cordially meet.
No, the person needs to fly in to meet your husband.
No, I'm saying if I'm going out, maybe
sure,
he flies. That's what I'm
sure,
saying. He
okay.
flies, or the other person can fly in, and
Okay.
then they can cordially meet together in person. But
Okay. Well,
that's where
well, I want to thank you for doing this. And I think you did a fantastic job. I put you under the heat. I pushed back. You pushed back. You was poised, and I appreciate your posture and wanting to make sure that you gave clarity to what the world
Absolutely.
and everybody else out there either want to believe, wish to believe, but you were here to annihilate all those negative beliefs. And I think you did it with class. So
Thank you.
I want to again thank you and I appreciate you for coming on. Look, everybody has a perspective, and I often say, "What's yours?" So,
Yo, man. This right here was good shit right here, man.
Hey, I gotta head out, bro. I'm gonna call you in the probably in the PM, probably like in the evening time, man, because I gotta get some sleep. I gotta go to the barber tomorrow.
All right, bro.
Hey. All right, August.
All right, Unc, man. Love y'all boys, man.
Listen, man. When Shiesty Bomb ain't on it with the sisterhood, you know a chick full of shit.
Oh, Shiesty Bomb been look, man.
Shiesty Bomb on her ass, you know she full of shit.
Shiesty Bomb just stay doing hood rat shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Let me Shiesty Bomb just stay doing hood rat shit. You
But I
know what I'm
agree with her on this one though. I agree with her on this shit.
We better leave y'all out of here. Y'all make sure y'all check the brothers channel out. You know what I'm saying? I forgot what it's called. Something Perspective. It's in the description. It's in the video description.
Yeah,
It's
I
called
think
Talk Perspective.
Let me see.
Oh,
yeah.
and-
Where's this nigga at? Yeah, talk perspective.
Yeah, talk perspective. Yeah, I got ON by accident. Let me save that shit. All right, it's called Talk Perspective. Y'all go ahead and make sure you check him out. And the link to Salum and the link to the full interview is in there. Y'all make sure you check it out. And we are out of here. Let me see what we got.
Put duct tape over their mouth. Put duct tape over their mouth.
Longer than the next. Drugs, weapons, assault, more drugs. Shitbirds throwing dirt at good police. Just the same, Lieutenant. All the nation to the floor, everything Balenci. My little girl ain't number 3 and she like Dior, she like Fendi. Okay, bad bitches, whips, ice scraps, I got plenty. He the freshest, highest, richest nigga in the city. Wake up every day just to get high and go get fly. Wake up every day chasing a chick with the guy. Hungry like I never ate, you see it in my eyes. Make sure you leave no witnesses whenever you slide. Ball, bitch, ball. Motherfucker mouth. Keep a blunt lit, keep a pistol in my drawer. Yo, damn, I miss my dog. Pull out a ace of spade and spray his name on the wall. Ay, this little nigga raw. Shoot your ass out like John Wall. Yo, girl on my dick, that ain't my fault. M's in the vault. All the bad bitches love dogs. I seen 12 hit the gas and I got lost. Good, but he paid. I know how to work a calculator, that's my only trade. Add it up, divide it, multiply it, get some more cake. Had to break it down to little mama, no, I don't go on dates. Had to break it down to little mama, look, I just want some fun. Station to the floor, everything Balenci. My little girl ain't number 3 and she like Dior, she like Fendi. Okay, bad bitches, whips, ice scraps, I got plenty. He the freshest, highest, richest.